Andy,
Oh, there's my phone.
we're meant to have phones off. There's the one rule.
Yeah, you didn't tell me this, did you? You told me to put the phone off. You don't tell me. You're telling me nothing. Bloody lights, the cameras, everything.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, I see your ring. Maybe my daughter's.
No, listen.
Hey, she's pregnant. I'm going to be grandfathers.
Don't
You don't tell me. I tell you.
listen. Turn the shit off.
I just check who ring me. Thank you.
There's 5,000 people watching this. Don't worry about it.
That wasn't my landlord.
What does he want?
I don't know. I can't ring him. I can't ring him. I put it silent. Maybe I kick me out of the house. It's a big troubles, mate. You don't know. Anyway, you got the lights, the cameras, action, everything. Where's Ray Martin for the Litters You Life, is it?
I can't understand you.
Oh, okay.
You like the setup?
Yeah, I love it. The setup. I wait for the Bert Newtons or the Ray Martin.
Yeah.
For This Is Your Life.
Yeah. This is it.
This is what you call?
Yeah, the studio.
Very good.
You like it?
How you go, Adam?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm at Andy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see you smoke?
Yeah, I got to see you smoke. You want one?
No, I don't want to smoke.
No.
But you know, how long you been smoking?
I was smoking for 40 years.
Yeah.
Why you bring this already? You know? I smoking for 40 years. I just think of the day I wake up and have the cigarettes.
Yeah.
I say, mate, you smoking for 40 years. 40 years of your life, they tell you this kill you. I take a long time.
So, who got you smoking?
Probably really my friend's school.
Yeah.
Yeah, grade 8.
And it goes back?
Well, no, grade 8, I said to my friend, he come in, I say, you stink, because I don't smoke, you know. He says, yeah, I smoke. I say, yeah, you stink, move over. I don't want to sit next to him anymore. And 4, 5, 6 lunchtimes later, I go, what is this you smoke anyway? Give it to me, go. And I smoke from that day on. Later, I find out his mother think I started him. I don't know. Yeah.
So what? So your dad smokes and
Oh, my father smoked and my grandfather smoked. He's a father before this. They all smoke, so it must be into the genes.
oh yeah,
Not the black genes, the family genes, you know, the Greek side,
oh yeah.
the Turkish. They used to smoke a tobacco bong, you know.
Bong?
Yeah, tobacco bongs.
Do you smoke a bong back in the day or not?
Yeah, I smoked a bong for a few years.
Yeah, not good for the lungs.
No, this is no good. I stopped 25 years ago. The bong stink. Just put the water on the floor.
No good.
No good.
Well, when you smoke,
Yeah.
when you cough, just cough that way.
Oh, I will. I shouldn't cough.
People don't want to hear coughing.
Absolutely. I don't cough into the microphone.
No, bad for you.
You wanted the accent to stop yet, or you keep it going?
Well, let people know.
Hello?
Who's the real Andy?
Hello, everybody.
Talk in there.
All right, there's a camera.
Yeah, and talk over there. That's your one over there.
Oh, there's a camera. Yeah, we've got lights flashing and everything here.
Oh, there we go. He lost the accent.
Yeah.
Here's the real Andy.
Yeah.
Everyone think, what the fuck? Who's this fuckwit?
No, I only done it. You like the accent.
I do. I love the accent.
Yeah.
Every time I go to Andy's house, I walk in his house, phone's already recording, and I say, do the accent, Andy, don't I?
Yep. You love to hear the accent. You've recorded a bit of the accent too here and there.
Yeah. Oh, Andy.
Yep.
I got this as a gift. Fuck, I shouldn't have said it there for so long.
Oh, it's getting warm by the fire.
Yeah, it's a gift. It was a gift to me.
Yeah.
I haven't touched it. But I'm going to give you the honours of it.
Wow.
So you can open it. You can pour us a glass.
Wow, that's a very nice looking bottle of scotch you have there.
Yeah.
I don't mind a whiskey.
I got it weeks ago and I thought, I can't think of a better person to open that with than you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's much appreciated. Wow.
Isn't that nice?
Wow, now that's a flash-looking bottle.
Now, I've known Andy for nearly 20 years. Most clumsiest prick I've ever met. So there's a good chance he'll drop that and smash it on the ground.
No, there's only one thing you don't put. You don't put it in the ashtray. But?
Nah, just flick it on the ground.
Yeah, you don't need ashtray, but when I'll put it there. There we go. As long as the wind doesn't blow.
Nah.
Hey, is it cork or it's a cork?
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, it is too.
Wow.
That's when you know it's fancy. Give me a go.
Don't you drop it. If you drop this because we've had some videos with accidents,
You can swear, Andy.
it's not going to happen with this.
Swear.
I-
Don't drop it, you fucking idiot.
Is that not smooth or
Yeah, there you go.
what? Okay.
We'll have a shot first. Yep. Have a shot, and then we'll have a glass. No, pour the shot in there.
Oh, okay.
Got the shot glasses? He's fucking shaking. He's nervous. Hey? You nervous, Andy?
No, left hand now.
Righto. Give it to her. Now, normally, 20 years, Andy, almost, and we've never shot nothing else other than, what is it?
Black Zambuca.
So this is the first shot we're ever going to have
Yep.
that's not a black Sambuca.
That's a big shot of whiskey.
Come on, let's do it.
All right.
Come on. We're here for a good time, mate, not a long time. Cheers, Andy. I'm glad to have you on the podcast.
Glad to be here. To my mate. Wow. Wow.
That is so smooth, isn't it? It doesn't make you fucking...
That there is hardly no burn.
Nah.
Salute.
Salute. What does that mean?
Cheers.
Pour it in the glass now. We'll have it with Coke.
All right.
We can sip on it.
Wow, that's as nice as the bottle looks.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I was told not to have it with Coke, but...
Well, that's the smoothest whiskey I think I've ever had.
Just a little bit of Coke, man, not too much.
I don't need much Coke with that.
There you go.
Cheers. Cork.
Cheers, Andy.
Mango.
Mangy. Grab your smoke. You got it?
Mango tango.
Right. We're gonna have a good time. We got a long time.
All right.
We're not stopping until that fire's completely out.
Really? That's a long time. Well.
But most people know you through me as just funny Andy, you know, laughing and smoking and joking because I dictate everything.
Well, yeah, you.
But I want to go back. Most people don't know how we met, so I want your version of how we met.
My version of how we met, my memory.
Yeah.
All right. I was working with this band called Captain Jack. Pete Van Stomp, I called him, but I'm not sure what Van. Anyway, Pete and Billy was the lead singer, and they were getting a new rhythm unit. And they said, listen, Andy, we're getting a new rhythm unit. Want you to come down to Margate and check them out, the bass player and the drummer. I said, oh, well, it's your band, but I'll come down and have a look. And I went in and checked it out and sounded pretty good. Young Wookie on bass and this bloke here playing drums, and he must have been 20 at the time, 21. Young bloke to me.
22, I think. 21 I might have been.
Yeah,
22.
I was about 45 back then, without a wrinkle. Still had dark hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw this young drummer and I thought, well, for Pete and Billy, this would be great, but he's going to be drumming in my blues band before the end of tomorrow's rehearsal.
You already thought that?
I that's what I thought. So I saw you drumming that actual night. You don't remember, but I went up to you. I said, pretty good drumming, mate. And you turned around and said, oh, thanks, mate. Unbeknownst that you were going to see me the next day.
Yeah.
So I went into the next day thinking I better play a bit of guitar, impress this young bloke to start with. And I suppose I just did, you know. I just done what I do, and people always enjoyed what I do, and you did. And we had a break. And the first break, we went outside, and I said to you, you interested in drumming in my band, mate, Slide? You said, yeah. And so we done a few gigs with Captain Jack, and it wasn't, I think we probably only done 2 or 3, and then I was into my band with Adam drumming. Adam started his own band, and then I was in his band. Anyway, we became very close mates. And
Pretty much straight away.
straight away, we're still playing each other's band.
So my version was pretty much the same thing, but from the other perspective. So I was playing drums with Dave Seaborn at the Margate pub. And I'd already saw Jack and I think, not Jack, buddy, Bill and Pete. They were there, weren't they?
They were there. Pete
Yeah.
and Billy. Billy was lead singing.
You think that I didn't know who you was, but I put it together because I remember I saw Bill and I saw Pete and then I saw one of them go up and talk to you and I thought, I wonder if that's the other guy.
Right. Yeah.
I did see you there.
At the gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably...
I saw you there and I thought, I wonder if that's the guy.
Because I was with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't know who you was, obviously.
No.
And then the first rehearsal was at my house not Pontfield, bloody...
New Norfolk.
No, just near Pontfield.
Oh, yeah. Just out of Pontville.
Yeah, just out of Pontfield there. What was it called?
I can't remember the area.
Gomery, something?
I know I drive past it when I go to Launceston.
Yeah, anyway, we lived there.
Yeah.
And so I had this big open plan living and I moved all the couches and everything and we set up and I'm playing drums. I would have been 22, I think. Just turned 22.
Yep.
And we set up and I didn't give two shits about the singer or the rhythm guitarist. But as soon as Andy started playing lead, 22-year-old me was looking at him like, holy fuck. Like, I'm in heaven. Who's this fucking just shredding? I'm like, I didn't bother about the other guys. And, Andy asked me, I've got a blues band, you want to play drums? And of course I said yes, and we used my house as rehearsal. And so Andy come up and I'd cook him dinner.
Yeah, you
didn't I?
Yeah, mate, you treated me well.
And that was 2010.
A lot of barbecues, a lot of Kentucky.
That's 25, no, hold on, what are we?
We're in-
15 years ago.
Yeah.
2010.
It feels like 25.
Yeah, I know. I always kept saying 20. It's 15 years ago, yeah.
Then we worked it out that I met your dad before you did.
Yeah, what happened there?
I met your dad before you were born at my uncle's place. Yeah, Lawrence. He came round one day and they were singing. He was actually singing and playing a bit of guitar. And because I did too, I thought,
You saw the black fella and you're like, yeah, you remember him.
I'll tell you what, he's pretty handy with his singing and playing. Lawrence.
Yeah, everyone loved him.
Yeah, still do.
He used to get the party going, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, tell us about your fucking childhood, Andy.
Childhood?
Yeah.
Geez, where do I start? Yeah. Yeah, everyone's got their
Well, most importantly, I want to know about your dad fucking, what was he like? What was he like as a dad? I know he was a police officer, but what was he like as a dad?
Dad, he was my hero.
Was he hard on you?
No.
Wasn't he?
No, he didn't have to. Well, my old man never physically laid a hand on me.
Ever?
Ever.
Bullshit.
Not one finger.
I don't know if I believe that.
He did. He held me up when I was 2 and hosed me down in the winter when I shit myself. Right. But hey, I deserved it. I should have gone to the toilet. But I was only 2.
So he never touched you?
Never touched me. Never laid a finger on me. Ever.
Serious?
You know why?
He was too scared to play up.
I was so scared of him, so it was intimidation, a lot of it.
However, tell the story in detail about the time he scruffed you and said, have you ever come home?
No, that was him.
That was him.
Yeah, my dad, he was a policeman.
Oh, yeah, because you told, forget.
Yeah, Dad was
now you got to tell it because people are wondering what's going on.
Yeah, well, Dad was a policeman and he was a hard policeman and he was a strong man and he hit hard and usually, well, in fact, 100% the bloke went down after one hit. He was a mean man when he had to be. And I grew up, at a police do once, a Christmas do, where all the policemen were there and all us kids, and there was a heap of presents. Unfortunately, Santa went up and had a bit of a go at my mother and took a shining to her, and the old man was pretty quick-tempered. Well, bang, he hit Santa Claus. He hit Santa Claus and knocked him out. Right? So, because...
Did he really?
Yeah, didn't take much to upset.
When you was a kid?
Yeah, I was a kid. I was about 7. My sister was 5. And suddenly, come on, kids, let's go. Come on, we're out of here. He scruffed Mum, and when they took the mask, poor old Santa was about 65, 70 years old. It wasn't a good situation. So, me and my sister, no presents. We didn't get one. We're just out of there,
Fuck.
Yeah, there was times when I was growing up and I was young, but... Never laid a finger on me because I never put a finger out of place, you know.
He was too scared though.
Yeah, and then years and years and years later, like probably only 10, 15 years ago.
Hold on, I've known you 15.
Yeah, so it was pretty close to when I met you because Dad was, I was visiting at my grandmother's place and he told me this story of when he come over from Greece because he started writing a book on his life. And he came over here when he was 7 with his mother and brothers and 2 sisters.
Your dad?
Yeah, on a ship. You know, he often drew that boat too. He loved that sailboat that he came over on.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Really?
When he was 7.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he was 7. His father stayed in Greece and come over a year later. But they also brought his brother, so to help them set up. Anyway, when my grandfather came back...
I feel like I want to hear the accent.
Yeah,
Can you just do it just a little bit?
When my grandfather came back from the Greece to Australia, my dad go to school, you know, and he was a wog back then, you know, because he couldn't speak the English very well. You know, he had the accent. He after 50 years he loses the accent, but he had it then. And the other kids, they pick a fun.
What school did you go to?
He went to Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Primary and high school. Anyway, one day in the school when his father was home, he get the black eye, you know. My dad got the black eye. I mean, never afterwards, but this day he got a black eye. He went home. My grandfather picked him up by the scruff of the shirt and put him on the wall. He said, "You come home with the black eye again, I'll kill you." And Dad told me the story. He thought, well, his father did kill people. He was in the army. He killed Germans and stuff. So Dad thought if he got another black eye, he was going to be killed by his father.
Fuck.
Right? So this made a lot of sense to me who he was. From that time on, if the bloke flinched and looked like he was going to hit him, the old man got in first every time because he didn't want to get a black eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it made a lot of sense to me when that happens to you when you're 7, the effect that would have on you growing up. It stayed with him.
So your dad, probably like in his teenage years or in his 20s and 30s, even 40s.
Yep.
Well, before he lost his legs, I mean.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. He wasn't a fighter. He was more defensive.
He was.
Or was he going out bashing everyone?
No. He didn't. He apologised to everyone he hit if he met them.
Really?
Yeah, when he was in the wheelchair, if he'd hit somebody.
Really? Later on,
one bloke, he stuck a gun fair up his nostrils because there was stuff going on with Mum, and he was a taxi driver, and he just dropped Mum off.
Your dad put a gun to this guy's nose.
The taxi driver dropped Mum off, and this bloke became a friend of Dad's.
You serious?
Yeah.
Dead set. I didn't know that one.
And Dad was freaked out. Mum might have been having affairs at the time or whatever, but he didn't like the taxi driver, and he took his gun out of his pocket because he carried a gun because he was a copper, and he took it up to this taxi driver and stuck it up his nose and said, "You won't be coming around here anymore." I mean, yeah, he was.
Fuck, really?
Yeah, he was a full-on bloke. Yeah.
So if your dad had that, just that little bit of fucking, what do you call it? Not psycho, but a little bit of fucking no fear kind of thing.
Yeah, he would have spent a lot of time in jail.
How are you the opposite? You're a pacifist, like me.
Yeah, absolute pacifist.
How did you become that growing up with him?
Because I saw violence.
But usually that's how it continues.
Yeah, but I sort of lived with it as well. Did
you ever get in a fight in school? And
some kid jumped on me back once, and I just slammed him down to the ground, and then I felt bad because he couldn't breathe. Some other bloke, my cousins, wanted to fight once, and they took me up to the roundabout where he was, and he's standing there in this black leather jacket, and I'm probably 12, 11. Anyway, it's a big sort of looking dude. And he said, "Oh, you want to go, mate?" And he grabs his jacket, opens it up like this, right? And I'm standing there, and I thought, wow, that's an opening. My grandfather always told me low and hard in the gut, you know.
Yeah.
So I ran, and hit him in the gut, and this poor bloke, he couldn't breathe for about 4 minutes.
You wind him?
Yeah. But I didn't want to fine him.
Yeah.
So when it was a quick bang in the gut, I suppose if you have to sort of defend yourself or whatever you do, you know, but I've never had to. I don't like violence.
Well, going on from when I first met you, and you remember this just as good as I do. So
I know you so well. I know the story you're going to tell.
All right, let's see how well Andy knows me. What story am I going to tell?
You're going to tell the story at the Pontville pub.
Yeah, I am.
See, telepathy, mate. I knew what story you were going to tell.
You can see we're best friends, eh, Andy? Eh? You can see that we're fucking best friends.
Well, you couldn't have set that up, you know.
Well, you finish the story, but I'll start it. So, one of our very first gigs in Captain Jack, the first band that we joined, was a pub at Pontville. Known for having 5 cop cars rock up because it always ends in fights and whatever. And in the particular pub, we played at the back of the room where it had just like we played against the sliding doors or whatever, and there was like a balcony.
Balcony out the back.
Balcony out the back, and it was dead end. You couldn't. It was one way.
Became our band room.
Yeah, it was like a backstage green room sort of thing.
The music blocked the door.
And then in front of the door, that's where the band is.
Well, we could see in because it was
it was a one-way vision glass, so we could see in clear as day, but they couldn't see back. I'll tell my version.
Yeah.
So we play, and then as soon as we finish our set, we go back into the room, and because it's a balcony and you can smoke and whatever, and we're sort of just chilling out, all the band gears in the corner, and that was not long after Andy met his first wife, because I remember she was there, and it had only been like literally a few months, maybe not even 6 months since I met Andy.
Second wife.
Sorry, second wife.
That's
sorry.
right.
And so we're all sitting there drinking and having a chat, and the toilets were right next to the stage. So everyone walking to the toilet would walk up close to the window. Anyway, because we were stopped, there was no music. And this big prick, like I'm talking fucking, you wouldn't mess with him. And I'm only 22. So this big bloke comes up and he's trying to fucking, where's the fucking music? Come on, fucking, where's the band at? And he couldn't see us, but we could see him, and he's carrying on. And he starts playing with Pete's amp, because Pete had a big stack, and Andy just had his little amp. And he starts fucking touching the amp. And I remember he goes over to Andy's amp and starts touching it. And Andy fucking pipes up, fucking bashes on the door, fucking get away from the gear, cock. And I'm thinking, fuck, this cunt can go. You know, I thought, fuck, I hope he can.
Well, he was a big, intimidating bloke.
Yeah, and the guy, I remember the guy because he couldn't see Andy, but I remember he looked at the glass and went, fucking start playing or something. He walked off, and that was it.
Yeah, no.
That was pretty much accurate.
Yeah, that was accurate. I don't tolerate people going anywhere near our gear.
Yeah.
If he breaks it, he's not going to pay for it.
Yeah, that's right. I remember Andy fucking.
And I've never ever hit anybody, but I've got my own personal strength from Dad, and I believe in it.
Yeah, I think if you had to.
If I had to, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I tell you what, the old man did hit hard. They
didn't get up.
No, when I was living with him at the pub, because he ran a pub after he left the police force. There was this bloke walking up to the fish shop, and he was coming the other way, and we sort of eyeballing each other, and we just stopped on the footpath. And Adam, this bloke looked at me with these eyes, and he looks at me and he goes, "Are you Cozzy's son?" Yeah. And Adam, this bloke goes, "Fuck, your old man hits hard."
Really?
I said, yeah, I'm lucky I've never been hit by him, mate. And then off I walk. But the intent that bloke said it with, and I mean, I've seen it, so I think I know where he might have got hit from the old man. There was a couple of car pull up once full of blokes, and it was about 8 blokes, and he took them all on because there was a woman getting bashed. This is outside the police station in Bridgewater where we lived. He had to. He was the copper.
Yeah. Tell me the story. I'm trying to think. Something about trying to think. I remember you told me this before. You came in the pub and maybe it was bikers or something, and they.
There was a bunch of bikies that come in.
You know the story I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
And he was going to fight him or something, and then they backed out or something. I can't remember.
That was the two Prestige brothers. When he was a copper in the old Kingswood, I used to do donuts in the Kingswood when I was 9 with the lights on, 9th birthday, in a paddock.
Yeah.
Not many young blokes get to do that. Anyway, these two Prestige brothers, look, I know the story as far as Dad told me, you know, and it's probably as accurate as I can tell it, but they were pretty hardened criminals, and they were armed, and they'd just done an armed robbery, and they were in the Brighton Pontville area, and Dad got a call over the radio mic in his cop car. He was on his own. The two Prestige brothers have been spotted in the such and such car at Brighton area. Do not approach, you know, call for backup. Well, the old man, being the old man, spots the car, pulls up behind him and approaches. You know, but as he's approaching, he knows they're armed and he's ready with his gun. He goes up to the passenger's door and the window's down, and before he says anything, the one of the Prestige brothers pulled out a shotgun, put it at his head. As that happened, Dad's pulled out his gun and put it at his brother's head and says, if I go, your brother's gone too. You know, it was like the movie situation. This is real life, though. If I go, your brother's dead as well. And the whole time, his girlfriend in the back is yelling. This is the only verbal things going on. Kill the fucking cunt. Shoot the fucking copper, you know. And
really?
Yeah, right. And this is, obviously, the old man is in a situation. One time she went, kill the fucking cunt. He went to tell her to shut up with the gun.
Who,
the Prestige brother.
Yeah.
The old man recognised the moment, flung the shotgun away and hit her. She was close enough, screaming through the front seat. So she was the first one that got knocked out. Yeah, bang, mate. Fucking tell him to shoot me. You know, it was his reflexes.
Yeah.
He was, you have a gun put to your head. I don't, you know, I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he drags him out of the car, gives him a couple, knocked him on the ground, and then his brother come and jumped on his back and had a go. So he knocked him as well and broke one of their arms, and you know, I mean, he hurt them bad. They're tough cunts though. And apparently, it didn't take one hit. And at that time, he'd radioed for help, and they were on their way. The help pulled up, but he was still in a bit of a tussle on the ground, punching one of them, and the Sarge come up and scruffed him from behind, and he elbowed him. He spent 2 days in the hospital with concussion. You know, it's like, yeah, you don't go near him at this point. But it was a very heavy story. And then when he was running the pub, they come into the pub with their gang.
Yeah, I think that's what you've told me this.
Yeah, and...
Before you tell the story, you there, Sammy? Can you, whatever that noise is in the kitchen, can you stop it? Immediately? Yeah, go on, Andy.
So they did come into the pub, and the Prestige brother come up to him and said, hey, Cos, I want to know one thing. How come you didn't charge us? Because Dad didn't charge him, right, with assault or anything like that. He said, well, did I break your arm? He said, yeah. He said, did I put your brother in hospital with concussion for a few days? He said, yeah. He said, well, I figured we were square.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then one of his gang members, I was actually there at this time. I was only 13. I didn't really understand what was going on, except there was a lot of them, and Dad was involved in this moment. I mean, it was freaking me out. One of his cronies come up to the bar with his beer, looked at Dad in the eyes, and dropped it. Bang, and it smashed on the floor.
This is after the incident.
This is way after. This is years, 10
right.
years later,
Yeah.
but he happened to be running the pub. But John, I think, Prestige, or one of them, he's the one that said, how come you didn't charge us? And he sort of, it all backed off from there, you know.
Yeah.
So the old man saw him drop this glass, and I thought, well, what's going to go on here? You know? So Dad very calmly walked around, grabbed the hearth broom and shovel, walked around, stood to this bloke like this, leaned down, watching him at the every moment, swept it up onto the tray, the glass, and he looked at him. Because Dad wasn't very tall, so he was looking up as well. If that was an accident, I'll buy you another one. But if it was on purpose, don't do it again. And it was very intense. And the way the bloke then said, or something like, well, the way I saw you back down from John, mate, he said, I reckon you mean business, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it was a very intense moment. But a more intense moment was when he went into a fish shop once and there was a gang of 6, 7 blokes punched the shopkeeper out, you know. He was in the CIB then, and when he walked in, he saw the shopkeeper's lip bleeding because he'd been hit and they were robbing the place, and my auntie was there. And she went to say something as Dad walked in, and Dad looked at her straight away and went,
Really?
yeah, don't say a word. And he went and stood by the fridge and just watched. Didn't say anything, just observed. Takes a very ballsy man to do this, I tell you, because I wouldn't do it. This is a gang,
Yeah.
you know. So he's standing back by the fridge, and
What shop's this?
this is the Elwick Fish Shop
Oh, yeah.
in Glenorchy.
Yeah.
He's standing back by the fridge, and he's just observing, waiting, and suddenly the kid Huncho looks at the shopkeeper and says, hey, you want to fuck another one, do you, mate? Right? And that's when the old man went, hey, don't you think he's had enough? Right? And he knew what he was going to do. He'd worked it out. Get the head honcho first, right? The one that was running the show, and get him first. And the bloke turned around, looked at him and said, oh, what have we got, a hero here, have we? And he's going towards the old man. The old man, bang, knocked him out. Knocked him out cold with one good jab to the jaw because he knew where to hit him. Held him like that, knocked out, used him as a shield, right? To block,
Really?
Yeah, to block any of the others coming, to get out to the front door, right? Threw that bloke away and then took them on one by one as they're coming out the door. Bang! Bang! I'm not joking, mate. The last 3 ran. They were out of there.
Really?
Yeah. My auntie saw it happen. Yeah. But Dad had an uncle who knocked about 13 of them out in Claremont Fish Shop. Yeah, Uncle George. And
His uncle?
yeah. And Dad used to tell me about Uncle George, and I'd say, oh, because Dad would say, oh, he was a lot stronger than me. And I'd go, fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say, holy shit, Dad, you know. Anyway, when I met Uncle George, I thought, yeah, Uncle George was not, he was like Dad, but 2 times bigger. So Uncle George was a big man.
So all these stories about your dad fighting and, you know, annihilating people, and
Yeah.
that probably would have went on until he was fucking 60 maybe, but talk about what happened the moment when he had the crash.
Well, the crash was around the time that he was running the pub. It happened probably.
So he retired from being a police officer?
Yeah.
And then brought the pub.
He was buying the pub, the Derwent Tavern at the time, yeah.
So when he owned the pub, he wasn't a cop?
No.
Yeah.
So then he loved cars. He loved to drive fast, you know. I mean, he got transferred to Launceston once because he rode off 3 cop cars in somewhere down here in a week.
That's where you get it from.
Yeah, well, I used to. I was lucky there. I grew up quick.
So what happened?
Where were we?
When he had the crash?
Yeah, he's running the pub and he's having trouble with his SLR 5000. And the bloke at the servo had fixed
You didn't have
it.
a bit more of a drink, Andy. Tell better stories when you're pissed.
The bloke at the servo was fixing his car and he said it's ready. It was oil pressure problem and he changed the oil filter anyway. The old man went up and took the bloke for a drive with him, Boyer Road. Took it all easy out Boyer Road. Then he turned around and come back. He's, probably the car was capable of a couple of 100 kilometres an hour. He's probably doing 160, 170 at the time, and lost the rear end and went over a big jump on the left side, lost control of the car, hit a railway track and broke his vertebrae when he landed. So, yeah, from that time, paraplegic.
Wasn't he with someone?
Yeah, the bloke from the servo, George Best.
Yeah, that's right. Owns Mykonos.
I think George has passed now.
Oh, right.
I think.
Yeah.
I think someone said that to me, yeah. Yeah.
And so when I met...
Changed his life.
When I met your old man, pretty soft, wasn't he? I mean...
Dad had to...
Changed his life?
Yeah.
Obviously, but personality-wise, he couldn't knock someone out if he wanted to, could he?
Well, no, he couldn't get there.
But being in a wheelchair, like the first, because he had his legs, didn't he?
He had his legs for about 10, 12 years.
And he cut him off, why?
They cut him off because his heart was struggling to pump the blood through the legs.
So in the first, couple of years he was in the chair, how frustrated was he that he couldn't bash people?
Very, very frustrated.
I bet, was he real angry?
There was a defining moment.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy this car, an EJ. It was full of rust, right, for $900.
Yeah.
Dad said, I'll come and have a look at it. He's in the chair. And we go in, we look at it, and Dad says, you want $900 for this? And he's wheeling around in the chair. Bloke said, yeah. He said, it's full of fucking rust, mate. He said, it's a heap of shit. And the bloke looked at him and said, what'd you fucking bring this fucking cripple in here for? Well,
oh, no.
Mate, it was the defining moment where both me and Dad knew this is a whole different world now,
How old was you?
I was about 17, 18 at the time. He'd already been in the chair for 4 years.
What happened?
3 years, We had to drive away, and driving away we sort of both knew how lucky the man was,
So...
But it wouldn't have happened if he was in the chair.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been called a cripple, and the bloke would have seen his eyes and said, no, your son wanted to buy it, mate. It's okay. He wouldn't have.
So, coming back to when I'm in the picture.
Yeah.
This would have been 2000 and... You probably know better. 17?
When I met you?
No, V8 Supercars.
The V8 Supercars? Yeah, I reckon...
2017 or 16?
Well, he passed in 9. Yeah, no, it was 2017, I reckon.
He was in that unit?
Yeah. Yeah, we were in the unit.
2017?
Yep, for sure.
So I remember, and this is probably I think this is the first and only time that I ever went in the car with Cozzy. Because he had no legs, but he could drive.
He was still mad, unfortunately.
So he had a stick for his accelerator
and
one for the brake. Is that right?
Yeah, there was two rods, one connected to the accelerator, one to the brake.
I don't know how the fuck that passed, because it was just two dodgy old fucking rocks.
Well, it never passed. It was his own invention.
Did he ever get pulled up for that?
No. Every time he got pulled up, the coppers didn't question his... His...
But I remember this one time, it was either 2016 or 17, and we're going to V8 Supercars. There was a couple of free tickets or whatever, and...
Simmons Plains
up north, and I got invited, and Andy's nephew was also invited. So we're in the back of the car, me and Sam. Andy's in the front with his dad. And this is going back.
Well, 2017, it's 9 years ago.
Nine-ish years ago, something like that.
That's unbelievable. I can't even...
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
and I didn't think nothing of it. Didn't cross my mind. And we get out of Glenorchy and we get like on the Midlands Highway. And after we start getting sort of out of town, Cozzy, he's in the Commodore and he's doing about 180 just casually, just driving, overtakes on double solid white lines.
Yeah, he was on a mad moment. He couldn't help himself.
The whole way up to Simmons Plains, it's about a 2-hour drive, and he's just literally sticking on 180.
Until I went crook at him.
And then we got there, and I remember me and Andy went for a walk to the toilet. And we walked, do you remember this?
Yeah, I do.
We walked to the toilet. And I said to Andy, I stopped him, I said, Andy, listen, I'm being serious, man. can you either drive or tell your dad if he sends me because I'm literally shitting myself. And you said, yeah, I'll tell him. And I remember when you went back and we got in the car and you said to your dad, listen, you're scaring Adam.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. But on the way up, my little nephew was egging him on.
Yeah, that's right.
And it pissed me off. It pissed me off because he shouldn't have been egging him on. So I...
No, that was on the way back, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, because you told your dad, listen,
not
settle down.
Yeah, it might have been on the way
and
back.
he was sensible for a bit.
And
but then Sam...
started egging him on. Yeah.
Come on, Pupple, come on. What do you got, Pupple? Come on. And I remember your dad started speeding.
Yeah.
And then so that caused you and Sam to get into an argument.
We did.
So Sam's in the front and Andy's in the front. Sam's in the back.
Behind me.
Right behind you. And he's only about
he was only
11, 12?
Yeah,
10?
well, 2017, so it was 9 years ago. So he was
he's 22 now, so
he's about 10 or 11.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm next to him. And I actually didn't know Sam that well at this point.
No.
Hadn't met him much. And he's in there, he's in the back. Come on, Pupple, fucking, give it to her. And so Sam is literally telling your Pupple to fucking go faster. And I think your dad was.
Well...
And you're saying to Sam, shut your fucking mouth. I remember you going clean off your fucking head.
Because he was ignoring me and kept pushing him. So, I mean, I turned around a couple of times and took a swing at him.
Yeah, I remember.
And I remember thinking then that it's no good taking a swing in anger because you miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor little bug. I mean, I wasn't happy with him.
I'm going to try and see if I can connect. See if we can get Sam on the call.
Oh yeah.
It's probably not going to connect.
What? Because of your area?
No, I think it's just too far away.
With your machinery inside.
Yeah.
Wow, that whiskey's kicking in, old boy.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eh?
So smooth, so easy to drink. Probably getting a bit of a slur up here.
Give me 1 sec. I'll call him and then I'll come back.
All right.
Just wait there.
Yep. You give him a call. Don't have to entertain, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Why, are they still watching?
Yeah, they are.
He's not a bad bloke, the big fella. I'll tell you what, he's got a nice setup here. My grandfather, this reminds me of being on Bruny Island with my grandfather. When I was a kid, he had the open fire. And I used to sit here with a fork and cook the toast by it.
Talk. Hello?
Who's that little prick?
Your nephew, mate.
How you going, Sam the man?
Good.
Sam, you're on the air, mate. We're currently in a podcast.
On the air, what, Boeing 737 or?
We're in the middle of a story, Sam. We're talking about you in the backseat of Pupple's Commodore.
On the way to Simmons Plains.
Yep.
And you nearly got your head bashed off because Andy was going to kill you. Tell us your side of the story, mate.
Yeah, look, I was encouraging Pupple to drive, on the faster side. I'm like, come on, there's no cops up ahead, so what's he do? Squirts it. Oh.
And Adam was shitting himself.
Yeah, and I'm going off.
And then I think I was annoying you. I was playing music off my phone or something, wasn't I?
Yeah, well, I think it was really the egg and Pupple on which really got me going.
And I'm like, come on, Pupple, come on, just give it another squirt.
And
then
go on.
I think I remember a car coming up, like going to overtake us. I'm like, what, you're going to let him overtake us?
Yeah, and I think at that point I turned around and take a swing at you.
Yeah. I didn't shit myself.
Yeah,
no, but the funny thing was, I remember Sam just saying, oh, you don't even hit hard or something like that. Like
I know.
And do you remember, I kept me cool.
Yeah.
And then at one point I said, oh, Sam, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you remember that, Sam?
Yeah, you lost your shit. And I remember Andy going, listen, cock, I'll fucking clip you one harder if you don't shut up.
Yeah, it was a moment.
And then Papa's going, Andrew, leave me alone. I'll drive however I want.
Yeah, he did. He fucking loved Sam, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thanks for tuning in, Sam. We just want to hear your side of the story.
That's all right. I was going to go back to eat me lasagna.
You go eat lasagna, Cork. Enjoy it.
Yeah. So have a good one.
See you,
All right,
mate.
mate.
See you, man.
Great.
See you, Cork.
So we wasn't far off the truth, was we, Andy?
No, not
Eh?
at all. No.
How good's that for a drink?
That's a beautiful whiskey, mate.
Eh?
That's
Just say thanks, Dean.
thanks, Dean.
Dean Oakes.
Well, Dean Oakes.
Dean Oakes,
Cheers.
you fucking
Cheers to you, mate. And I feel the very lucky one to be opening the bottle with him.
yeah.
Don't know if we'll get through it all, but
We'll have it. You'll be sleeping here tonight. Put it that way.
I tell you what, I probably will.
You're gonna have to because we're having a good time.
I can't be driving, can I?
So,
I'm not driving with me.
no.
Making me drinking, no.
So let's move on, Andy.
Yep.
Let's move on to the start of your filming career.
Start of my filming career.
What do you remember about all that? Tell us the start of that.
I suppose I've done a lot now.
You have. You're not far off fucking Tom Cruise, mate.
I've had a few people, recognise me. Oh, you're that actor, mate. Yeah. I have a go. No, don't be ashamed of it, mate. It's great.
Yeah. You always downplay it.
Yeah.
You know me, mate. We might have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
How did it all come about?
Well, I think it come about, as I remember it, about 12 years ago, you ring me up and you said, I want to do a documentary on you. And I'm talking to you on the phone. I said, documentary? I said, mate, I'm not dead. I suppose it's a good idea to do a documentary before you die. Now, I really think about it, No, I can't do a documentary when I'm dead. Anyway, I said, no, it's all right, mate. Which I think now, this sitting around with the guitar telling me, filming where I came from with my music. I mean, I've been playing since I was 7. Might be a bad idea. Might have to
I think we might have to revisit that.
because that was the first thing you said to me, and where I said no,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in cameras and filming and stuff. And then you ring me 2 days later, which being only a couple of days later, and said, Andy, I'm making a movie.
But can I stop you there?
Yeah,
I don't know if you know this.
yeah,
At the time, I just got into motorbikes.
yeah.
And I was living in Norfolk.
I do remember when you got into motorbikes, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was riding up Jeffrey's track. Like, I had no friends that rode. If I couldn't find my own riding spots, then I wasn't going to ride.
Yeah.
And someone said to me, just go up Jeffrey's track, you can ride up there. And so that's how it started. I had a van, I had the bike, I had no friends that rode. So I drove up as far as I could get my van, and I pulled over, got my bike out, and just rode up just basically the dirt track. Spent a couple of hours out there by myself. And it was fucking scary.
Yeah, right. Well,
Like, imagine being in the complete fucking forest by yourself.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
And you're really far away from your car, and I thought, and things ran through my head, and I thought, if I ran out of petrol, if my bike blew up,
Yeah.
fuck, it'd be scary.
Yeah.
And I remember riding, thinking to myself, fuck, imagine if there was some bloke that just came out with a gun and started shooting me.
Yeah, right.
Right? Have I told you this?
No.
So that was my thought. I thought, Mark, it's such a beautiful,
You're telling me where the track came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's such a beautiful spot, but I thought, fuck, imagine if, like, it's so quiet and peaceful, but I could picture someone just coming out
Yeah.
and just start shooting me.
In this area where I am right
Yeah.
now.
And I literally thought to myself, and I'd just brought a camera not long before, and I was getting into filming a few things, and that's how that come along. And I thought, fuck, Andy, I should make a movie. Andy would be he could be that character.
Well,
That's how it come about.
I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but with that movie, I think that also part of the inspiration for that movie was we was doing a gig over at, I think it was Sorrel, bikie gig. And
Yeah, I know. Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
You know how before you just said, I'll know what you're going to say?
Yeah, you knew what I was going to say.
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm going to say.
We were doing a bikie gig and your ex-missus rang you
That's exactly right.
and she pissed you off and you're round the back.
Yeah.
We were having a break.
And I...
He's round the back fucking screaming. I can hear him from fucking 200 metres. Don't fucking ring me. And he came back and he's like all happy face. I said, what the fuck's going on there? He's like, fucking ex-missus.
Yeah, I wasn't happy. I was screaming and I was so angry. And I remember the defining moment when I hung the phone up and come up to you, you looked at me and said, Andy, I've got to get that on film. I've got to get that on camera.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
which was the inspiration of it.
Yeah, so my experience in the bush thinking, fuck, this is scary. And then around that time, Andy having that phone call, seeing him go off.
Seeing me angry.
And also, the other part of it is when you come to my house, I knew you were coming.
Oh, yeah. I know.
So how funny is this? Tell me the rest of the story.
We were having some sort of rehearsal and I got dropped off and my ex-missus rang and she dropped me off with some bloke and I wasn't happy.
What?
I wasn't happy that day.
Yeah, I answered the door.
Yeah.
And I fucking remember like it was yesterday. I answered the door and your eyes were black.
I was so angry that
day. That fucking bitch. And you come in and you was carrying on.
Yeah.
And you calmed down pretty quick when you was with me. But I remember just thinking, fuck this.
Yeah.
So, long story short, we started to film. And every time we were filming Andy, when we were doing a scene, I always said to Andy, he knows what I'm going to say. I used to say to you, pretend that your fucking missus just rang you. Because in the movie, like, he wouldn't get angry enough. So we'd be filming, and it would have to be like a real angry take.
Yeah.
And he wasn't angry enough. I said, for fuck's sake. I said, just pretend that your fucking ex-missus is ringing you. And then I'd say action, and he'd nail it because he was, you know.
Yeah, I used
But you know what?
I'll tell you what, it was lucky it ever happened because when you did ring me and say, Andy, I'm making a movie, I want you to be the leading actor, I said, don't be ridiculous, and hung the phone up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you rang the next day and said, listen, I'm writing the movie and I want you to be an actor in it, a leading actor. Do you want to do it? I said, no, don't be ridiculous. And you know what I done then? Which you mightn't know.
What?
The second time you asked me and I said no, I thought to myself, if I can get my cousin Guido involved, and it's not just me, I might go do it, right? So I said to Guido, listen, there's a movie and he needs a couple of actors. Are you interested? And Guido went, nah.
Did he?
I'm not acting.
Did he? I didn't know that.
No, he was just like me. He was just like me. Yeah, no, I'm not interested, Cork. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not an actor. So when I convinced Guido to do it, then I thought, yeah, I'll have a go too. You know.
Yeah, and I remember meeting Guido, doing his audition and thinking, I've hit jackpot.
Yeah.
I've got Andy who's naturally fucking great.
And none of us, you
know. And it was all just fun. Like, it wasn't never going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But it did go somewhere, didn't it?
Well, I'll tell you what, it could be some sort of cult movie in the future.
It is. It is. 100%.
Yeah.
So, long story short, we made the movie. It took us close to 12 months to film and edit. And I knew that if I didn't put a date on the premiere, I would never finish it.
Yeah.
So it was around the middle of, it was probably August. And I said to the crew and everyone, I said, we're going to do a premiere in October. And we were still filming.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
I said, I'll hire a venue, and we hired Soho at the time. Holds about 120 people. And we were still filming, and we were getting close. We were very close to the October.
Yeah.
And we hadn't finished filming. I was like, fuck.
And all your editing.
Yeah, and all the editing. And I was struggling hard. Like, I was like, fuck. The computer I had at the time was shit.
You were doing everything.
Yeah, doing sound design, colour grading, cutting, like voiceovers, everything.
We were struggling at names at the end credits because we hadn't done everything, you know. We really had to make up names to make it look like it.
We did. It was like the end credits were just like directed by Adam De Silva, produced by Adam De Silva, edited by Adam De Silva, voiceovers by Adam De Silva.
Yeah.
And let's see how well. Let's keep this thing going anywhere. You can predict what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So then we get to the premiere.
Yeah.
What am I going to say now?
Well, the premiere was great. I mean, it was actually fantastic until something
Until-
happened with Guido.
So Guido, if none of you know who Guido is, it's Andy's cousin, one of my best mates. Absolutely fucking love him to death.
Yeah.
When he's pissed, complete fuckhead.
Yeah. No,
Andy, you agree?
Yeah, Guido.
Yeah.
Well, he just loses it when he's drunk. I mean, you know.
I'm actually half fucking pissed now.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I've had a few, but
We get happier.
I'm not
Me and
gonna-
Andy, we fucking love when we get pissed or have a few.
yeah,
We just we
not going to change.
no.
No.
Guido, on the other hand, and he'll be the first to admit
Yeah.
that when he drinks,
Yeah, I think.
you don't want to be around him.
Yeah, I
And
think.
so we had the premiere, and tell us what happened.
Well, it was. I mean, it was awesome. There was.
It was.
There was 100.
Sold out,
There was 100 family and friends.
120,
120 family and friends. We knew them all.
pretty much, yeah.
We knew everyone there. You know.
Yeah.
I'm a
No,
son.
no, there was a few.
There was a few people we didn't know.
Yeah, there was
'cause
people that were there to
some
see
of the
movie.
actors for
Yeah.
the other families, but it was all family and friends.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And it got to it was getting to this scene where me and Adam had talked about it already as being the scene where it's really going to,
Take off.
it's these people in the audience are really going to feel something. I think it was a scene in where I popped out in front of the car
Yeah, yeah.
because this was a particular scene that really went well.
Yeah, and it had to be quiet and you had to pay attention because it was about to pop.
It was about...
And leading up to it, so the date of the premiere, I hadn't actually edited it properly because I was meant to cut it back a bit because remember it dragged on,
Yeah,
the car scene, and
yeah.
it was the only copy I had before the premiere, and I thought I just can't do nothing. We're gonna have to go with this.
Yeah,
So it actually wasn't finished, and so for a good hour and a bit, I wouldn't say it was boring, but it just dragged on a bit.
yeah. There was a few scenes that
Yeah.
went on a bit too much.
And it dragged on a bit, and I remember thinking, and all of us actors were at the back of the room. So we were all behind all the crowd, and remember we were whispering at each other, excited because we've got 120 people watching our movie, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there talking, and Guido says, I've got to go to the toilet. Andy, you can finish this.
I gotta go to the toilet, man. I'm going to the toilet. And he walked. My dad was sitting next to the projector and that was projecting onto the screen. So Guido said, I gotta go to the toilet. So he's walking. He started walking down towards the middle of where my dad and all the projector gear was, and the computer and all that. And I think me and Adam at that point went, oh no, where's he going? The toilet's that way. Guido kept walking. He gets to the projector just at this moment where me and Adam think the crowd they're all silent. They're ready to see this scene and it's about to grab them all. Bang. Old Guidi kicks the cord out of the computer. Everything goes down. Gone.
Screen goes black.
I'll tell you what.
Sound off. Everything's off. The crowd just go, what the fuck?
So lucky that we had Matt with a
Yeah,
microphone, who was the
Director. MC.
MC.
Yeah.
Matt was, and he does a great job at anything.
And he was sitting up the front, and I remember the screen went off, and Guido just legged it to the fucking toilet.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what the fuck? And I text Matt, and I said, MC, I said, Matt, go for a break.
Yeah, halfway time.
So he gets on the mic, hey, guys, ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties, just go grab a drink, go
Yeah.
to the toilet, come back in 10 minutes, we'll be right.
Yeah.
And Guido stayed in the toilet because he's told me this story.
Yeah.
And he stayed in the toilet for 20 minutes until he heard we'll go back up. And then he comes out, fucking head down,
Yeah.
comes at the back of the room, and I just fucking let him have it.
Oh, mate,
I said, how, like,
the timing
we've lost the essence of everyone being captured by the moment of the movie.
Yeah, it was the one we were waiting for.
He
Out
would-
of the whole movie, me and you thought this is the scene that's going to grab everyone, and he kicked the cord
and he
out.
fucked it up.
Good on you, Katie. It's all right. It's all
We
right,
love you.
guy.
We love you.
I always love me cousin Katie. He's a good man.
Nah, he's fucking.
He's a
I
good-
absolutely fucking love Guido
He's
to
a great-
death.
he's a
I
great-
love the cunt to death.
He's a great man.
And I wish this one's for Guido.
Yep.
He's not dead. He's still alive. But,
I hope so. Mind you, he nearly buddy
we don't want to.
riding those bikes a bit fast, Cork. But anyway,
He's honestly, since that accident 2 years ago,
yeah, I think
he's settled right down. He's fucking, I don't want to say grown up, but he's fucking realised that
I think
a lot of people love him. Because remember when he was in hospital?
Yeah.
And we went and visited him?
Yeah, everyone did.
And he was just like, nah, fuck it. No drinking, no drive, no bikes. Fuck this. Fucked a lot of it.
We did think
he was lucky to have his life.
We all felt that. We nearly lost him. Even he. You know.
And honestly, you'd agree that he's calmed right down.
Absolutely.
Like he's.
No, cuz we'll have a scotch with him.
We'll have Guido on him one day.
Yeah.
I don't know about drinking. What can we drink? Pepsi.
No, I think he's grown enough to have a few scotches.
We should have a third person here. We should have had Guido here.
Yeah, but you know, we're far enough away from a pub here, so can't get any more. Sorry.
Well, I suppose when the bottle's finished.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling good, Andy.
Problem is, you probably bring 3 bottles then.
Yeah, you would. Oh, fuck, I'll bring enough to fucking go through the night.
Show me how much left in the bottle. Holy shit, we're having a go.
Fuck yeah, Andy.
Oh, if I am driving home, it won't be till 7 in the morning.
So, Andy, what's your best memory of us? If I was dead right now,
yeah,
and you was at the cemetery,
yeah,
sorry, the funeral,
yeah,
and Andy Krambousanos gets called up to the fucking mic to have a couple of words,
yeah,
what would you say about me?
Oh, mate, there's no doubt about it. I wouldn't be the man I am if you didn't come into my life. You changed my life in so many ways.
You think?
Absolutely, 100%.
I know what Andy's thinking.
Even though you're younger,
I wouldn't have all the gigs.
Plenty of gigs, yeah, for sure. But in those gigs, you know, the younger bloke, you've taught me a lot about music, and that stands out to me when I play with other people.
Yeah.
That sort of do stuff I used to do.
Yeah. And
then I try and pass that on to them. You know, look, when you're doing harmonies, just back that off a bit. You know? It's only a harmony.
Yeah, and you're learning stuff from me, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That harmony, if you're overtaking everything else with your harmony, I mean, it's not a harmony anymore, you know. So just
and that's what I taught. That's what I taught you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Back off from the mic, Andy. It's only a harmony. It'll get heard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because we'd sing.
Yeah. There's one particular song where it was happening that you said, listen.
We were on stage and we'd be singing, and Andy's mic would be the same level as my mic, and we really great at harmonies. So we'd be singing the song, and obviously I'm the lead vocalist. Andy's harmony.
Yeah.
But he would sing. He'd be fucking singing into the mic, and he'd be louder than me.
It's because I'm a front man as well, I suppose.
And so I used to say to Andy, I don't want to have to turn your mic down because you do sing some of the songs.
Yeah.
I'd say, but realise that I'm 100%, you're got to be somewhere around the 40, 50%.
That's it. Yeah.
And instead of bringing the volume down, just sing back from your mic.
Yeah.
This was years ago, and he got it, and he realised that's, you know.
Every time you point something out to me, the next gig, when I got it right, a little bit of a...
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You got it.
And you know when we do stuff on stage, it's funny. If I tell him something to do, the next gig, when we get to that moment that I've told him to do, and he's done it correctly, he'll look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that good? You know, like get me a fucking, you know, I'm like, yeah, it's fucking good.
We got it.
And for years and years, that's how we worked. Was I'd always tell him something, and then the next gig he'd fix it, and I'd give him a thumbs up, and you know. But we've how many gigs do you reckon we've done?
Oh.
If you had to pick a number, how many gigs do you reckon we've done together?
I'd have to say in the range of 3,000.
You reckon?
Yep. In 15 years, we could have done up to 200 gigs a year.
Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah. You know, if you, 56 weeks in a year?
Yeah, so it'd only be 50 gigs a year.
Yeah, at least minimum.
Yeah.
50 gigs
every
a
weekend.
Year. So 15 years, that's 700.
So in 3 years, that's 150.
Yeah. It's
6 years, it's 300. In 12 years, 600.
Yeah.
So...
No, 1,000 gigs. My old man was always an exaggerator, you know.
I'll tell you something funny, right? Andy used to say to me, I'd tell me a story about, oh, yeah, he'd tell me a story about something. I'd say, when did this happen? Oh, about 5 years ago. I said, was it before you met me? Yeah, long before I met you. I said, I've known you 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, well, 20 years then.
Mate, time goes by like that. We all know it.
You know what, Andy? When I met you, we become best mates instantly.
Yeah.
Like, you're twice my age.
Yeah, we got very similar morals. You know?
We were just fucking best mates. Like, you know what? I know you already know this, but when I met you, you wasn't seeing anyone. If you was seeing this particular woman,
Yeah.
it wasn't for very long. But I
Yeah.
don't think you were seeing her at the time. But anyway.
Oh, about 6 months, but
Yeah.
no one knew.
Yeah, so when I met Andy, I fucking loved him. I treat him like a dad, a best friend, all in the one. And about 6 months in, he met this woman, and I didn't like her. Not many people did, let's be honest.
No, that's true.
And Andy was a changed man. So when he was with her, we'd have rehearsal or whatever it was. He'd come to a gig or whatever. Andy was different. He was straight down the line. He was just fucking, didn't joke around, didn't swear. And I was like, who's this fuckwit? And I'd say to him, Andy, stop being a fuckhead. Like, have a bit of fun. Oh, no. And obviously, how long was he with her for? 2 years?
Is that straight? No coke in that. No wonder I'm getting pissed.
So he was, with her, and every time he's with her, I fucking hated him because he wasn't the Andy that I, love.
Well, everyone did.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, I know. Everyone hated her and hated you basically because you admitted, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You changed.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know me. Tell you the truth.
Yeah. Which led on to the movie because that's probably the best thing about was giving me the crazy Andy, which is the character.
Yeah. That's the best thing about life too.
Yeah.
You have experiences and learn from them all.
Yeah.
And move on.
But
I'm going to be a granddad. Did I tell him that? I did.
No, you didn't. I don't think you said that yet.
I said that in the Greek accent.
Did you?
I think I'm going to be a grandfather.
I've known Andy 15 years, been my best mate. It's been a dad to me. I didn't even think that was going to happen. I don't know why. It never crossed my mind. But Andy's going to be a granddad in a few months.
Yep.
Couple.
My eldest daughter, Gemma, going to have a beautiful little boy called Angus, which, if you think about AC/DC's Angus Young, it's not a bad name, is it?
Well, hopefully we get a guitarist or a drummer or something.
Well, her dad plays as well. Sean plays, so, yeah, there's a big chance.
And what did you say to me the other day? You said, so Andy's 22 years older than me, and I looked up to him. And
Cheers, Cole.
for the last few years, you've been grateful, not just for our friendship, but you've been grateful because I get you gigs.
Oh, I'm grateful for life.
But let's just talk. Let's just go into this little segment.
Yeah,
That you're grateful for me for getting the gigs.
absolutely. Yeah.
And then you said to me the other day, in 20 years' time, Adam. What did you say?
I said, you're going to be grateful for my little grandson getting new gigs, mate. Good. And I tell you what, look at what happened to me from the time of the track to now. We took a photo the other day and saw what happened. Like, to the age of 45, you pretty much don't change that much. Then from 45 to 55, you change. And as I'm finding out, from 55 to 65, you change a lot.
So for people that know the movie The Track, the original track back in 2010, the cover of the movie it's half of Andy's face. And a few days ago, I was at Andy's place and I saw the poster, the little pamphlet.
Little pamphlet on the premiere night.
Yeah. And it was a pamphlet that I made that I'd stuck in letterboxes, a letterbox drop. And Andy had it, and I was fucking glad that because I don't know where my copy is. But anyway.
I got two, actually. I noticed the other day, so I'll give you one.
Oh, good.
Back.
Because I don't have one.
No, I noticed I got two.
Andy keeps everything, by the way.
Yeah.
But I saw the photo, and I said, stand next to the photo. And I took a photo of the same angle.
Yeah.
And I put my phone next to the poster, and we just couldn't. We were blown away.
Yeah. What 12 years can do.
Actually, I might even overlay the photo so they can see it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But we were blown away. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously age, naturally, but the fact that when we took the photo 15 years ago, not one wrinkle.
No, that's right.
You look a bit like me.
And we figured out I was about 46.
Yeah,
47.
your age, you're 46.
Yeah.
And now your face is completely different.
Yeah.
Your cheekbone was completely different and all the wrinkles, obviously, but...
Which I love, by the way. I love getting old.
Do you?
Yeah. I wouldn't be here with you otherwise, would I? You know, really. I mean...
I'll tell you what.
There's not a day goes by where I don't appreciate just the clouds or the sun or the air, you know, to be here.
Well, you know what's funny? I ring Andy sometimes. I'll be in the car driving. I ring Andy up. And I've got a thing where, so Andy works 7 days on, 7 days off.
Well, actually, it's 9 days on.
Well, it's
5
9 at the moment. But anyway, 7 days on, 7 days off. And I've made a habit of ringing him on his first day off. Because when I ring him, he's happy as. You get a completely different Andy.
yeah.
True?
True. I actually felt that on Monday
Yeah.
when you rang me on my day off.
So when he's at work, I
off.
often ring him when he's at work. But when I ring him, I know that I'm going to get a fucking prick of Andy.
Well,
I'm fucking here, collecting fucking eggs. Fucking shit everywhere.
Not every time.
No, but most of the time.
If
And you know what? Would you agree that sometimes when I ring you, I think, oh, for fuck's sake, I shouldn't have rang him. But then half an hour later, you're happy at work because I've got you in a good mood.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
true, yeah. We talk and
Yeah.
we always have a laugh, so.
Yeah. But so on his first day off, I ring him up and I'm chatting away and he's happy as. And I always say, I better know what you're doing. He'll say, what, Cork? What do I say?
You say you're sitting there in the table having a smoke and a coffee and watching telly. Okay.
No, the sun.
The sun, yeah.
Sun coming through the window and he goes, yep.
Yeah, the sun's coming through the window.
Because I think Andy's best part of Andy's day is having his first day off, sitting in the kitchen because he's got a sunroom, and he just has the sun coming through, beaming through the window, and he absolutely fucking loves it.
Yeah, I do.
Isn't it? That's your favourite part of having work off. Is that true?
Sorry, I've lost my tobacco, and this is a very important part.
Okay, people know what happens here.
What have I done with it?
It's there in the chair, mate.
Oh, there it is.
He's pissed. You pissed?
Yeah, look. If it was a sobriety test, I'd get away with it every time.
Andy, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
All over the years, whenever I've gone live or did a video of you, whatever, why do you think people love you so much? Why do you think everyone loves you so much?
I've actually got no idea. the only thing I might think about that is that everyone loved my old man. So, there's a part of my old man in me. And I suppose I'm just honest. Just honest. Not as honest as Guido's father.
What do you mean?
Oh, Uncle Mio.
What was he like?
He's passed now, Uncle Mio. I loved him. Yeah. But he was the most honest man I ever known.
In a good way or a bad way?
Both.
I met him once.
Well,
Can I say when I met him?
Yeah.
It was at the premiere of the movie.
I know the day you met him.
Yeah, the premiere of the movie, we sold out, and I had people message me and say, "Oh, we missed out on tickets. You know, would love to see the movie." And the venue that we hired, it was on a Saturday night. They said to me, "We'll let you have it for the Sunday." So for Sunday night, I put a post out on Facebook or whatever and said, "We're doing a second premiere. If you missed out on tickets, you can come tonight and watch it." And I remember it flopped. There was about 5 people that came. It was like, what the fuck? Everyone said they missed it, and then no one turned up. But anyway, there was a few people that turned up, and 2 people that turned up was Guido's father. And
Yeah.
I'd never met him. He had his missus with him.
I remember it.
And he walked in, me and Andy were there, and he walked in, and he sat down, we played the movie, and I remember me and Andy sat at the back of the room, and the whole way through the movie, Guido's dad is in the middle of the seats watching the big screen. And there's a scene in the movie where Guido's with his mum in the movie. And I remember Mio going, fucking give it to her, fucking give it to her, fucking tell her, you know. Screaming at the screen to tell Guido to fucking give it to her.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm thinking, what the fuck's this bloke doing here? And he's screaming and fucking carrying on.
Yeah. Well, he was a classic man. He was one of the most classic
Was he
men.
cool, was he?
He I'll tell a couple of stories about my Uncle Mio.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he scared me as a kid. Right?
What did he do?
But he also scared a lot of other people, and he was honest. You know, if me or you were walking down the street or in the supermarket, we're in the supermarket, right?
Yeah.
There's a woman with a nice ass, we might walk past and go, oh, she's a bit of all right, and get our groceries, right?
Yeah.
He'd walk past and go, oh, baby, oh, fuck, you got a good ass. Oh, fuck, I'll give you one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, he was that honest.
Really?
Yeah, I said, yeah, he had no problem telling any woman.
Fuck.
Yeah, no problem at all. If he saw you Mrs. Sammy, oh, great, tits blah, blah.
Really?
Yeah, he was honest. He was completely honest, right? He was a classic. But one time I was with him, and we're at the pub, and he was a good drinker too. Very good drinker.
Yeah.
Anyway, we all have a beer. I had one beer, and they probably had 4, 5. Anyway, we drive away, and I'm driving because they've had too many. I've only had one. Right? We get pulled over. Just, you know where the Hungry Jack's is in Glenhawkie?
Yeah. Yeah.
I go past Hungry Jack's. There's a car yard. Just before the car yard, bang, I get pulled over by a copper. Right? He comes out. He's got the breatho. He says, anything to drink? Because he saw me pull out of the pub, you know. I said, yeah, I had one beer. He said, oh, just blow in this. I blew in it, right? And I blew a little bit over. I think it was 08 at the time. 0.08, not 05. So I think I might have blown 09. He said, you've had one beer? He said, when did you have it? I said, I just had it before I left. He said, well, we'll give you 10 minutes to, to let it come down a bit. Then we'll give you another go. I said, oh, that'd be great, thank you, My Uncle Mao hopped out of the car, right? I'm standing here, the copper's standing there. Uncle Mao is coming round the front of the car, and he comes around behind the copper, and as he's coming around, he does this, grabs the copper's gun.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm fucking serious.
How old was you?
I was 18, just on full license.
Are you fucking serious?
I am serious, Adam. I don't know if I've told you this story.
You haven't done me this.
Right? He comes around, flick, grabs the copper's gun, comes round past me, points the gun at the copper, says, hey, cock, now I got your gun, what are you going to do? Fuck me, Adam. Fuck me, mate.
Who was you with? By yourself?
Me and him, and I think one of his sons were in the car, Butchie or Guido.
Was it Guido?
Don't think Guido was with us because I tell him the story. I've told him the story.
Fuck.
Right? Now I got your gun. What you gonna fucking do? Right? The copper goes, hey, mate, just give me the gun back. Give me the gun back, right? Yeah, okay, I'll give you gun back, but you keep careful in the future, huh? Right? Gives the gun back. The copper puts the gun back in his pocket. Uncle Mao walked around and hopped back in the car. He didn't say nothing to nobody. All right, mate, blow in this again. I blew in that. He said, okay, you're under 08. Thanks very much. See us later. Nothing happened. I was in disbelief.
What did you think when it happened?
I fucking shit myself.
Were you scared of your uncle at this point?
Yeah, anything could have happened. I didn't think he was going to shoot him, but he loved to scare people.
Fuck.
Right? This copper wasn't very old, right? So I fucking hopped back in the car. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, what are you doing, Uncle? have some fun, you know. He had a strong accent. Croatian accent.
How'd he sound, did he?
Eh?
How'd he sound?
Hey, baby. You want to fuck? I'll give you one. Isn't it? All the boys will know, isn't it? No, isn't it? Isn't it? You know.
Hey, while
He had a few things like
we're
that.
on this subject,
Yeah.
okay.
Can I finish?
Yeah, sorry, you go.
All right, so I'll tell you what, it freaked me out, freaked his son out, and Uncle Mao didn't think much of it. But I actually freaked out, and because
Have a
Dad,
drink, Andy.
because Dad was a copper, right, I went and visited Dad that day. I said, Dad, fucking today, I said, I had a beer with Uncle Mao and we got pulled over, and I said, he took his gun out of his holster and pointed it at him, right?
Fucking hell.
And then give it back and hop back in the car. I said, and the copper didn't do anything. I said, why wouldn't the copper do anything, Dad? He said, son, that copper was not about to go and tell everyone that some civilian took his gun off him.
Yeah.
He said, it freaked him out. He said, but I'll tell you one thing, son. No one will ever get that man's gun again. You know?
Yeah.
And I understood what he said. Once that happens to you, you know, whenever a civilian helps out of the car and comes anywhere near that young copper again, this happened 20 odd years ago. But even if he is still in the force, whenever a civilian hopped out of the car again, he was ready for him then. He wasn't going to let him get behind him, you know. So what Dad said was he learnt a good lesson that day.
Yeah.
You know, because I couldn't believe that Uncle wasn't charged.
Yeah.
You know.
Because he would have been embarrassed about it.
He was embarrassed about it and learnt a good lesson and didn't get killed, you know. So in a way, Uncle Mao done him a favour.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone behind you, ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Don't let anyone near your holster, you know.
That's fucking crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
He fucking got his gun.
It was an insane moment in my life as an 18-year-old.
Andy, what are your thoughts on crime at the moment? You know, when you hear teenagers, kids even, 13, 12, fucking whatever, breaking. I just heard a story yesterday or today in Melbourne that a bunch of guys, kids basically, 15, whatever, they must have got in trouble with a cop at some point. Well, they found out where he lived. This happened recently. They broke into his house and stabbed him.
Oh my God! Yeah.
This is a copper.
Yeah.
Just off duty at home in bed, asleep. They broke in. He woke up and I'm not sure what happened, but he got stabbed in the arm. And they fled. But in the what do you think of fucking kids these days?
I tell you, what I done as a human being for my own personal health is I stopped all news. No, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
What happened was I used to listen to the radio news when I listened to the radio at work. Well, I don't listen to the radio anymore. I watch movies. I used to listen to the radio news when I had it on in the car. I don't listen to radio news anymore. I listen to digital radio, which has no news.
Music.
Just music. And an ad on their station or whatever, but no news. I watch television at home, but watch no news. So things happen, and I don't know they've happened. And the story you just told me is one of the reasons I choose to not listen to any news whatsoever. The only news I know is what you tell me.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not a bad way because I think the problem is...
That's for me. That's what works for me as a human being. I don't watch any television news, no radio news, no any news. I don't read the paper. I don't even know there's a war on.
Yeah.
I don't know who the Prime Minister is. and I don't know whether Liberal or Labor are in. And I'm not ashamed of that.
Andy, who's the Prime Minister right now?
I could not tell you. I swear, if that was a question in a quiz show, I wouldn't know the answer. And even though it's embarrassing, probably, I'm not embarrassed by it. It's
funny though.
Well, I've been smoking 40 years, and I had a clear lung test 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's not.
Let's get on to that.
That's not by accident.
What?
That I had a clear lung test 2 years ago. I actually believe that by watching no news and not having any bad energy in my bones or blood.
Well, that's exactly what I reckon. I said to you.
Yeah.
I said to you.
Stress.
I said to you, Andy.
Yeah.
I've told you a few times. So 2 years ago, Andy had a bit of a health scare. When he had, was you bleeding? You were bleeding from the arse, wasn't it?
I had one of the sample tests, poo tests, and had a bit of blood in there.
Yeah.
I was cooking the gut, and I thought I made a big mistake by telling my lovely wife, Sally, ex-wife, but she's...
Oh, yeah, calm down.
She's like my wife. And I went round there one afternoon, and my beautiful eldest daughter and Shannon, my youngest daughter Shannon, was there, and I complained about a gut problem. Well, Gemma's a nurse. She said, Dad, that's it. You're going to the hospital or going to see a doctor. I said, no, Gem. She said, yes, you are, Dad. Your stomach's hard and you got to get it looked at. So she's a nurse, and she said, yes, okay, Dad. I've booked it and we're going in. Well, I go into the doctor. She does all the tests, and then I get a poo test, and I've done the poo test, and they said, well, there's a bit of blood in your poo. We have to do a colonoscopy. Well, this is really the first thing that's happened to me in my life, which was only a couple of years ago, which is pretty good considering I'm 57 now, nearly 58. So I've done the poo test, got to go in for a colonoscopy. They go in, put me under, which is fine, and they find nine or 10 polyps. Polyps are little holes in your intestine that seeds can get in and stuff can get in, and then they become cancerous. So these polyps had to be removed. But before the polyps were removed, the first colonoscopy, there's a twist in my bowel, which is relatively common, twist in my bowel. They put the thing through, they couldn't get all the way through. They said, well, you have to come back and you have to be awake while we do the next one.
I remember this too.
Right.
I remember this.
This is one of the first things that
because I was thinking to myself, I was scared thinking, fuck, Andy's got cancer.
Well,
that's what I was thinking.
Well, they said we've got to check for cancer.
Yeah,
so it was a moment,
This was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
So they said we're not sure, and we have to check for cancer, and you have to have this thing put in your bum, and we have to blow your bowel up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you had to stay awake.
And they made it sound in the letter not too bad. All we do is we insert and then we pump a few times. We blow your bowel up. You have to be awake, and then we take a X-ray. I said, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Okay, if you have to check for cancer, well, I have to do this. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Let's do it. Nobody wants to get this thing stuck up their ass while they're awake. Mate, I tell you that. They put it in, you're awake, and they start pumping.
Oh, no.
Not only that, I mean, it feels like it goes in about 12 inches, mate, 14 inches. It's not good.
And you're on your side?
You're on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So then they say, it's not quite there, we've got to pump a few more times, you'll be right.
Fuck.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Oh, disaster. So then they finally get to there and they take the x-ray and take it out. And then taking the thing out was worse than putting it in, mate. I tell you, fucking hell. You don't want to have that done. Anyway, has to be done. I had a mate who died at my age because he wouldn't do it, you know.
Who?
Phil at work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they take it out and then they said, look, we've found more things. You have to have another colonoscopy and hopefully this time they'll get it right. And they did. And they found more polyps and they burnt them all out, which was 9 or 10 polyps, which there
So you got to do this regularly, like every 10 years or 5 years or something? Or?
It was supposed to be once a year. I'm expecting the call in any time soon. For
And what's that? What are they going to do?
They're going to do another colonoscopy, which
Just to check.
Yeah, they put you out for this one,
Yeah.
and you don't know anything about it. I can handle.
Yeah.
The one where you're awake, that's why poor old Phil passed on. Because
I want to tell a story. So, I go to Andy's one day, trying to think. We're chatting away, and Andy likes to go to the pokies every now and again. You know, spend $100.
yeah, every
Whatever.
payday.
Every payday, you know.
Yeah.
You never know.
No, I've had some luck.
And we go down to the Granada, which is only like 30-second drive from his house. And we go down. Can't remember the details, but anyway, I think we go in. Andy's only got $20 or something, I think. Blows that. Then he says, I've got money at home, cash. I'll go home and get it. I think that's how it went.
I think,
Do you remember the story? Do you know what I'm going to say?
yeah, I do. I think I was supposed to meet you that day, and
Oh, that's right.
I was late.
Yeah, that's right, yes.
I was late and you weren't happy.
Yeah. I was sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
We'd agreed to meet at the pub at this time.
Yeah.
Andy's not there. Fuck's sake, you know.
And, yeah.
He finally rocks up, and then he rocks up and he parks next to me and he says, Adam, I've got to go home and get me money.
Yeah, because Adam was there and I needed more money.
Oh, I got no money. I've got to go home. I said, you're fucking late.
Yeah.
And then you got to go. Now you got to go and get your money. You know.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Yeah.
So he goes. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm not joking. 45 minutes passed, and he's only 30 seconds up the road. And I rang him. I'm fucking fuming.
Yeah.
I wanted to just drive off. And I sat there. And I'm just like, and he finally comes in, and I'm ready to fucking have it with you. I'm ready to say, what the fuck? You know, I'm sitting here for fucking an hour.
Yeah.
And I was fucking pissed off. And he rocks up and he parks right next to me. And he winds his window down. I'm just like, what the fuck, Andy?
Mm.
And I think you'd maybe been crying, but you look like you'd seen a ghost.
Yep.
And he just looked at me and,
Yeah, I said me cousin Zoran's just passed.
I just went, and I knew Zoran. So I was just like, fuck.
Well, the thing about
we
that,
knew he was sick, didn't we? Or not?
I was talking to him 3 days before that. That was the freaky thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me. He said, I've got cancer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
16 days earlier, he called me and said, I got some bad news, cuz I got cancer. And I said, oh, this is shit. And I kept in touch with him. And then that day that you're talking about, I talked to him the night before. That very night before, I had a great, beautiful 3-hour conversation with him about a lot of things. And he said, I'm going in tomorrow. Actually, it was the day before.
Yeah.
The day before that.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going in tomorrow to get...
Because you didn't know it was that bad at this point.
No.
Yeah.
No. He said, I'm going in for some more checks tomorrow.
Yeah. You thought, you'd be right.
Yeah,
You know?
just going in to get more checks to see where it's at and how far it's gone.
And for those wondering, we've been talking about Guido. This is Guido's oldest brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Guido's brother, Zoran. And so this is the day after. He said, I'm going in to get some checks tomorrow to the hospital to see how far it's come, what they can do, and what's going on. Well, that next day he went in. He went under for some tests for some reason. I don't know why. and he never came out of it. He actually died. So that day you're talking about, cousin Zoran.
And I remember thinking, like, I was so fucking pissed off Andy for being late.
And I was crying because no one in the family knew but me. And
Yeah.
the first thing I had to do at home was to ring his mother.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
His father had already passed, which was, I think, a great thing that he didn't know his son died so young. But I had to ring his mother that day, at least his mother.
Yeah.
And I rang his mother just before I come down to you. Yeah.
And I remember just, because obviously I was so pissed off Andy for being late. And then he rocks up and just stares at me in the window and he says, oh, Zoran just died.
Yeah.
And of course, it's funny how you can change, because I changed straight away. And you said to me, I think you said to me, do you want to go home? And you said, nah, fuck it, we'll go. I'm pretty sure we went in and played.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
And we ended up winning.
Yeah, I think we did.
I think I won. We both won.
I think we both won that day.
We both won.
Yeah.
And then we went home and had a couple of drinks or whatever. But I never met Zoran in person, but I knew him really well over the phone.
Yeah, you did. You talked to him,
there was a point there where you rang him while you was at work.
And he actually loved you.
Yeah. And you spoke to him all the time, and then we did a three-way call.
Yeah.
And we got along like a house on fire.
Well, the thing about Zoran and you was you never met, but he always said, Adam's so good for you, man.
Did he?
You're so lucky to have Adam as a friend, you know, when I wasn't talking with you and him, what he said to me personally.
Yeah.
I said, I know, mate, you know, I know. He's been great for my life, you know.
Do you reckon I'll keep you young, Andy, or?
I tell you, my life wouldn't be the same, Gorg.
I'll tell you something funny. Let's get into some funny stuff, Andy.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to tell you now, after a few drinks, right?
Yeah.
I said no to 1% of David Walsh's company, which is probably worth about $10 million a year now, all right? But I don't mind that. That's not as important to me as meeting you as a friend.
Well, there you go. You hear that, everyone? You hear that?
No,
You hear that, everyone?
And that's not bullshit.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
That's not bullshit.
I believe you, because if you had said yes to that 1% and you was a millionaire right now,
I wouldn't know you.
You wouldn't know me, but you'd be an arrogant cunt.
I probably would.
You'd be a rich fucking stuck-up prick.
I probably would. With someone with $10 million a year, yeah.
You would not be the Andy that everyone loves. No. Everyone that's watching this right now loves you.
And I was 18 when I was offered that 1%. And I always thought about it. Wouldn't it have been great if I said yes and just been rich? You know what? I am so happy that I said no, just simply because I'm your mate.
You know what?
There you go, Cork.
I love you, Andy. Didn't I cry on the stage a few weeks ago?
Yeah, you did actually.
Yeah.
That touched a part of my heart.
I'll get into that story in a sec, but I just want to say something really funny. So when I met Andy 15 years ago, a couple of years after I met him, maybe like 5 years or whatever, longer maybe, 10 years, I don't know. But I said to him one day, I know you so fucking well. I know you inside out, like you and me dad. I said, but I know nothing about your daughters. I don't even know they exist almost. He said to me one day, I know you how you are, mate. I'm not giving you my fucking daughters, mate. Didn't ya?
And yet, I tell you what, there's a funny thing about that.
What?
About three years ago, about 3 years ago, there was a little thing that happened between you and Shannon, right?
Yeah.
You know, and there was a little bit of a maybe moment,
yeah,
right,
there was.
with you and Shannon, right?
How did you know that?
Because I was playing at the brick factory when it happened, right? I knew, right?
Yeah.
And me and you had a big laugh about you having my grandson. What if that had happened and you had my little grandson on, you know?
Yeah, I do remember that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, it was a funny little moment. It was
nothing ever happened. I think I was chatting to Shannon for a little bit. And I said to you one day, I fucking been chatting to your daughter, mate.
Yeah, well, what if, you know? And I thought, you know. But it was a little moment.
Can you imagine?
Well, that's what we thought, you know. I mean, boy, that means that we have a child that's related to both of us. You know,
Yeah.
makes us like just
The ultimate Adam and Andy in the one.
a bit more than friends, you know. But yeah, no, that's how close we are anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, without that little child.
But I want to go back into something now that a lot of people don't know. So people know us as being best friends and whatever.
Yeah.
And the heart of our friendship is music. And then I don't know, we've never really talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
We've never talked about this, but we're going to do it now on air.
Oh, this will be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the moment that you left the band,
Right.
do you know why you left the band? Do you have any idea why?
I don't.
We're talking about this for the first time, just so you know.
Well, actually, this is true.
Yeah.
This is
We're not
true.
about to have an argument because we're best friends. But,
No, definitely not.
But I want to know. We're going to talk about this on the air in front of all you guys.
All right. Well, there's a few things you know, and there's a few things I know. I tell you what I know
Yeah.
is that I didn't know I'd left the band. Right.
Yeah.
I was going on, and I have a look at our old mate Giggsy, who's going to be a dad soon, by the way, which is awesome.
Fucking today could be.
Could be, which is awesome. Looking forward to that. I'm looking through Giggsy's Facebook, and I see a gig that I think I was supposed to be playing at, where Adam turns around and says, "Hey, Leroy on guitar, he's just joined the band," right? So I saw that and thought, I'm not in the band anymore.
What was that, a video, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little face, on the Geezy's Facebook. Yeah, so I thought, well, he's replaced me, and I didn't really know. I didn't really get told. Yeah. So that's how that happened for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose right at that moment, I went, fuck, I've been replaced. And then I thought, well, he told me he was going to kick me out at 50. At least I lasted till 56 or 55. I actually thought, well, you've done pretty well, really, mate. And not only that, young Leroy's a hell of a player, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'll go back a little bit further than that.
Yeah.
Which maybe you don't know.
Yeah.
But where it all went pear-shaped,
Yeah.
and as soon as I say it, you'll go, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it wasn't actually then that it really happened, what you're saying.
Yeah, it was a rodeo.
I think so, but it actually happened before that.
I think I was booked for that rodeo though.
No, I don't think so.
No, right.
No.
I mightn't have been. No,
You'll never book for gigs that I...
that I got.
You'll never book for any gigs.
Leroy was booked for that gig. Yeah.
But it actually goes back further. And when I say it, you'll go, oh, okay, now it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'll tell everyone at the same time, and you'll understand 100%. You'll go, oh, I understand.
Yeah, I understand anyway. I'm a very understanding person.
It goes back to, I think, right before COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
Do you remember me and you playing a duo gig at the National Park Hotel? Not the hotel, sorry, the National Park camping. Remember the camping thing we done for Australia Day?
We all got $1,000 each.
No, it's just me and you. Remember the National Park? Remember the dickhead that runs it?
Oh, the Parsons New Norfolk thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the place. But,
And you invented...
started with F?
Mount Field. Field.
Mount Field.
Mount Field or something.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know the one.
I know the one.
That's where it all started.
We done a duo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
we done
that
a
was-
duo. So I'll tell you... We've never had a conversation. These are all hearing this for the first time.
I need to go to the toilet bad, but
Do a piss behind the corner.
all right, can you entertain them for a sec?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I did.
yeah,
I
yeah.
told a story about fork and toast there by my grandfather's fire when I was a kid.
I'll go for entertainment. Take your headphones off. You fucking pull the cord out.
That was good timing.
Fucking idiot.
Don't call me a fucking idiot.
You know, this is maybe like the 10th or 11th podcast I've done, and I don't think it's ever gone this long. Hey, Andy. It's never gone this long before. Can you see over there? He's doing a piss. His little dick's hanging out. Andy, how big's your dick? You know, I'll tell you a fun fact, Andy. When someone says to you, I'm hung like a horse, you want to tell them that the average horse penis is actually pretty small. Because the how big a horse is, how big their dick is only about 3 inches to a human. Do you understand that? So when someone says I'm hung like a horse, you go, okay, you've only got about 3 inches.
Okay.
So how big are you, Andy?
Oh, I'm not that big. Greeks haven't really got.
Andy always told me, he said, you know.
I mean, Papa didn't have a big one. The old man didn't. Not black like you.
Where was I?
You're telling me how I got kicked out of the band. That's what you're telling me.
Anyway, so...
And I do remember that did we do a couple there?
Where? Yeah. I'll tell the story. So we play at Mountain Field. It's the day before Australia Day, so it's Australia Day Eve.
Yep.
And the dickhead that runs it said to us, I forget the details now, but anyway, we played there. It was a duo, me and you. And all the people camping come around. They loved us, absolutely fucking loved us. We had the guitar case there.
Yeah, that's right.
And he said to us, whatever you make in there, I'll double it.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And
I do.
I think we made a decent amount of money. But anyway, he said to us, can you guys leave all your shit here and come tomorrow night? They want you to play tomorrow night for Australia Day.
I do remember that one now.
And you invited a certain woman.
Yeah.
I won't say who.
I do remember that
Yes,
now,
you do remember.
Well, I didn't.
You knew she was coming because you told me.
Yeah.
You said she might come.
I might have invited her, or she might have just said I was coming along. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm not a fan of this woman. And the reason is because Andy changes when he's with her. And he knows that I know that. Anyway, so she rocked up. We're playing this gig. He goes off during the break and having cigarettes with her and fucking whatever. He probably bent her over the fucking...
No, none of that going on.
None of that going on.
Family friend.
Anyway, so he's gone. And 15 minutes pass by and I come back and I'm waiting for him. No Andy. So I start playing by myself. You know this?
I do. I remember the gig.
And I'm playing by myself.
I knew you weren't happy. I didn't
And I
hear
was
from you.
pissed off. I was like, that fucking cunt, he's fucking pussy whipped, he's fucking gone off.
I don't think I heard from you for about 4
Yeah,
months.
this is where it all stemmed from.
Yeah, right.
And so I'm sitting there playing by myself, and it's a duo gig. Like he's getting paid as well. And then I'm second song in, and he finally rocks up, and there's like a little campfire, and I'm playing, and Andy's over there with this woman, smoking, watching me play, and I finished the song, and I said, "What are you doing, Andy?" And then she piped up and said to me, "Oh, just keep playing, Adam. We're talking." You can imagine, I seen red.
Yeah.
I seen fucking red because Andy didn't stick up for me or whatever.
Yeah,
And I'm sitting there playing. I'm 4 songs in, and she's just told me to, "Oh, shut up, Adam. We're fucking talking. Don't interrupt us." And he finally come over and played. And do you remember this?
I do remember the gig.
And I'm pissed off. I didn't even talk to him.
I remember most gigs.
And then it got worse. So then we finished the gig, and Andy goes, because he come with me. He come to the gig with me.
That's right.
I've got a video of us laughing in the car on the way up. Remember that? One where we're hysterically laughing?
Yeah.
That was that day.
Yeah, right.
And so we finished the gig, and Andy jumps in the car with this woman.
Yeah.
And he says, "All right, cool, I'll see you fucking tomorrow night." Because we're back the next day.
Yeah.
And I'm packing up the shit by myself. And I'm putting the shit in my car, and I drive off. And I get home, and Andy had parked his car in the driveway at Dad's house. I was at Dad's at the time. You parked the Commodore in front.
That's right. And I think I drove her car home.
Well, you come anyway. You parked your car in Dad's driveway, and I got home that night and parked in front of you.
Yeah.
Went to bed. The next morning, knock on the door.
I do remember that.
Yep, Andy comes in.
Yep.
He walks in. He says, "Fucking move your car, Adam. I got to go." And I'm like, and I'm actually over the night before. I'm fine. Andy comes in. "Fucking move your car, quick, call. I got to go. I said, "Oh, what happened last night? Did you get lucky?" "Oh, don't be fucking stupid, mate. Move your fucking car."
Yeah.
And he got in his car, and I got in my car, and I reversed it out. And Andy got out of his car and actually came up to my car and said, "Oh, sorry, Cork, man. I shouldn't." I said, "Fuck off, Andy. Fuck off, fucking wanker." And he got in his car, and I reversed back, and he left. I parked in the driveway. I didn't see Andy for about 12 months. You remember that?
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah, because COVID happened.
It was a long time.
Yeah, just after your dad passed.
Yeah.
And so after that, I thought, fuck you. And so I got Sean Hall was my guitarist.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
I got Sean Hall, and he played for a year.
Which, I mean, I understood that at the time.
Yeah.
I didn't mind. I knew that.
But at the time, and you would admit, at that time, and it was because of your dad.
Yeah.
You got involved with her a lot.
Yeah, I know I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
And you will admit now that probably wasn't a good time.
No, it wasn't. It was a terrible time for me.
Yeah. And I think, I don't hold, we fucking love each other now.
Yeah, I always will.
But I think it was more because your dad passed, and I think she was away. She was helping you get over it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But me being me was like looking at that going, you don't need her. If anyone, you need me more than anything.
Yeah, I know.
So I was pissed off about everything.
That's the truth of it. And what I will say is nothing will ever happen between me and that woman.
Yeah.
But she was so close to Dad that I felt an energy from her being so close to Dad.
Yeah.
And you're right.
But I think at the time, you forgot about me.
I did.
You was like, fuck Adam, fuck him,
And, I knew that too.
Mm.
As I drove away,
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I thought, I've just dropped my great friend here,
Yeah.
for this girl that was close to me dad, who, for some reason at the time, helped me through it.
Yeah.
So
and I knew that.
and you did too. You were with me the day after Dad died. We went to the Republic Bar.
Yeah.
We had a great night.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think
We'll talk about that.
I think I nearly had a heart.
We'll talk
attack
about that
from laughing.
So anyway, that's what happened. That's where it all started. So I was pissed off of Andy, and I thought, you don't give a fuck about music anymore. You come along to the gig, you set up, you play, you go home.
Yeah.
Too many important things, and so that led on to me meeting Leroy. Actually, we met Leroy at the same night. I mean, me and Andy,
we did.
We didn't talk for 12 months, and I rang you up one day and said, "Do you remember what I said to you?"
I don't think I remember.
Text you?
No, I don't think I remember.
You know what I said to you?
No.
I texted Andy and said, I don't know, you hope you're well, but I said the main point of the text was, your dad will be rolling in his grave knowing that we're not talking.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
And you gave me your address, which is the current address, and I went there, and we've been fucking close ever since.
Look, I've actually told you many times over the years, I don't care what happens, we're mates for life.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that's it.
And, I'll say on air that you've been, I know you're my best mate, but you've been more of a dad to me than...
Well,
than
I'm very happy to hear that. Because if 5 years from now I'm at your gig watching you as a superstar, I would be honoured. You know, somehow maybe I could be up there with you. You might have me somewhere because the guitar, tambourine, singing harmonies, whatever. But if I wasn't, I'd be just as thrilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you just say a second ago before? And I said, we'll get to that.
It was...
Oh, the night your dad, just after your dad died.
At the Republic
Okay, so...
We're having a laugh at the Republic
Okay,
Bar.
so let's get into that. Here's a funny story for you.
Do you know what story I'm going to tell? Are you on the same story?
Yeah.
You for real?
Andy's dad passed away at the end of 2019. Beautiful funeral.
1912-19.
There was that many people there that there was a fucking line down the street.
Yeah, there was.
And I was honoured to be up the front with Andy, right next to him.
Yeah.
Andy's dad absolutely fucking loved me to death.
Geez, there was over 400 people.
Yeah, it was the biggest funeral I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It was like the president died.
He touched a lot of people. Oh, my old man touched a lot of people.
At the time, Andy's dad died. Andy was living with his old man.
I was lucky to live with Dad for 4 years.
Yeah.
Before he passed.
So I think it was like the week that he died. You know, Andy. I went to his place and I said to Andy, "You need a night out. Let's just go out."
This was the night after he died.
Was it?
Yep.
Night after he died, right? So I said to Andy, "You know, let's go out. Let's just get fucking hammered, whatever."
Yep.
And Andy's dad's car, the Commodore. What is it?
It's a
2015,
2012.
2012.
VS Series 2.
So it's a V6. Got a bit of
No.
power.
A VN Series 2. No, not a VN. A VL, I think. No, not a VL.
Andy's pissed.
It's a 2012 Commodore.
Anyway, it's fucking it goes like a shower of shit. Anyway, the day after Andy's dad passed, I was there. Andy was very upset. I said, "Let's go out." He said, "All right, let's go out." So we drove the Commodore. Andy drove the Commodore into town, and we went to a Republic bar. So let's just go see a band, whatever. So we go in. I'm wearing a tank top, and at the time, I was on steroids. I was powerlifting like a fucking shower of shit. Was I, Andy?
Yeah.
I was a big prick.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, you're a good solid boy anyway now.
But at the time, I was fucking in me prime at the time.
Yeah, you're not far off it now.
And I had a tank top on. And that's all I had. And we just, spare of the moment, we decided to go out. So we go to a Republic bar and we park the car and we walk up. And this is like our home, sort of like our home turf. We played there for years.
Many times.
And it was might have been a Saturday night or something. And we get to the front door. And the security guard, he says, no, he lets us in. We pay, we get stamped, whatever, we let us in. And Andy says, "I've got to go to the car, get me fucking lighter." Is that what it was?
Oh, something like that.
With lighter, you know.
Yeah.
So, and we go to walk to the car to get the lighter, and the guy says, "If you walk out, you won't better come back in."
That's right. Yeah.
And Andy said, the car's right there, mate. I'm just going to get a lighter. He said, "I don't care what your problem is." He said, "If you go to the car, you'll have to pay to get back in." All right?
Yeah.
And he's talking to both of us. He looked at me. He wasn't happy with me, was he?
No, but I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Andy said to me, "You wait inside, I'll go get it." So I wait. Andy goes to the car, comes back in, and we're at the back of the pub in the beer garden, and we're fucking laughing our heads off. And I've actually got this on film.
Yeah.
So we're fucking sitting there, we're pissed, we're drinking, and we're fucking laughing. And
Was you sitting opposite me?
I think we were together.
Yeah.
And you can tell me your version, but this is my version. So we're talking, we're laughing, you know, and there's a few girls. We're at this part on this table, and like to our left in the other section, there's a table of these girls. And Andy's fucking in my ear, "Oh, I reckon I could pick up one of them tonight. I reckon I could fucking have one of them." I said, "Yeah, fucking go over there, Andy." "Nah, you know, well, when I'm with you, man, I always get attention." And I said, "Yeah, go over there, Andy." And you walked over and you talked to these girls for ages. And he was over there for me by myself. And then I had girls come over to me, talk to me, and then Andy's over there talking to other girls. And he comes back for like half an hour later. And I was like, "Fucking hell, you must be in, Andy." He's like, "Well, man, she's like my daughter, man." And I was like, "What do you mean your fucking daughter, you fucking?" I said, "You over there for half an hour talking." He's like, "Nah, man, we got talking, you know. It was like sentimental, you know. She said she had a boyfriend and, you know, she reminded me of my daughter, man." And I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about?" And we pissed ourselves laughing. And then the night goes on, and so we had all these girls around our table.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah,
and we had
yeah.
all these girls around our table. So Andy's next to me. We've got 4 or 5 women all around our table just because they just love Andy. And
you.
so I got a girl next to me, right? And it's like a high table, and we're sitting there, and Andy's got the attention, laughing and carrying on. This girl was sitting next to me. Andy didn't know anything about this at the time. But when we left, so this girl that was next to me said, come back to my place. You can all come back to my place. We'll get drunk and whatever. And Giggs was meant to come too. So we ended up going into the car. We said, oh, yeah, send me your address. We'll meet you there. And we got in the car, and me and Andy pissed off our head. I said, Andy, you can't drive. Like, you just cannot drive.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we'll just sit here for a bit and, And I'm telling him what happened because he didn't know. And I've never seen you laugh so fucking much.
I know.
I've got the video to prove it.
I know.
And I said to you, Andy, you fucking prick. I said, you're sitting there worried about fucking talking about you fucking making it to your daughters. I said, I have some fucking fat bitch. I'm at the table and she fucking started playing with me fucking cock under the table. And I'm like, no, And then I'm telling Andy, because he heard it for the first time, he didn't know anything about it. I said, I was trying to get your attention the whole fucking night and you wouldn't listen to me. And this fucking fat bitch is there fucking like rubbing me leg and then fucking rubbing me fucking balls. And she whispered in my ear and said, oh, I'm going to have you tonight or something, And she invited us to her house, and we got back to the car, and I said to Andy, fuck no. Absolutely not. Anyway, that's the funny part. Anyway, we sat there for a bit. Andy starts the car up, we drive off, and I said to Andy, man, this is risky. Like, you're pissed.
Yeah, I was.
You'd admit that?
I was the night.
Andy was paralytic.
I didn't care at the moment. I was. Dad
And it's
died.
a 20-minute drive to home.
Yeah.
And we get close to home, and I said to Andy, go this way. He said, no, go this way. I'm like, all right. And he's on the main road, and you fucking give a door up the road, and you scared the shit out of me.
No.
Yes, you did.
I went easy all the way home.
No, you didn't.
I got to my turn-off. Where the shop is.
Down Park Road?
No. Corinna Avenue. Was that my street?
Yeah.
Just before my street turns off to the left, but it was that street that I give it to her. Where the bumps are.
Yeah, where the bumps are, yeah.
Yeah, just at the turn off the shop. I turned off from the shop.
Yeah.
And I give it to her, but and it's a little dip.
Yeah.
And you got a very mild taste.
I've never seen Andy, like now you drive like a fucking
I know.
grandpa.
But, it's still in me.
But it was the night after Andy's dad passed, and I remember we got back to your dad's house.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
No, it was Cogra Avenue. Oh, no, it wasn't.
No, it was a unit.
It was Dad's place,
It was a unit.
It was.
And we got back in.
I had 12 days to pack it up.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And we went inside, we sat down on the table, and, you were still half pissed, and you went and got out your dad's journal.
Yeah.
And you started reading through your dad's journal.
Yeah.
You found a page there where it said Adam was here. Because your dad used to write every day, didn't he?
Yeah, I've got.
You still got it?
I've got about 8 years of.
Yeah.
8 years of every day.
So Andy's dad used to write a journal every single day.
Yeah, of what happened.
Every day of who come there, what happened.
I gave Sam one.
And Andy started reading pages, and I remember, you probably don't remember, but this was at that same night. We got home.
Yeah.
And you found the journal and started reading through it, and my name popped up, and I remember you started crying.
Yeah, I cried.
Do you remember that?
I cried for about 3 months.
Yeah. And I remember just sitting there, and I thought, just, it's just let it out,
Yeah. I cried, and I drank vodka for about 4 months after Dad passed, every day.
Because you and your dad were fucking, like, how do I describe it?
He was my hero, man.
Yeah, just
He was my hero.
fucking two peas in a pod. You had Andy, you had his dad,
Yeah.
And how old was he? 72.
Yeah, he lived a lot longer than he should have in the wheelchair.
That's true, and that's awesome. But he fucking also died young.
Well, the thing
He should be here right now.
when after he died, I found the details to his accident.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because you read it to me.
which was
The police report.
a copy of the police report.
Yeah, that's right.
A copy of the bloke that was driving the car that come towards him, his statement,
That's right. You read it to me.
and then the copy of a statement that the bloke was in the car with him.
Yeah.
So I found 3 statements. Police officer,
Yeah.
the bloke that was in the car with him, and the bloke that was coming in the opposite car in the opposite direction that saw him out of control.
And it turns out that your dad was at fault.
Oh, Dad was at fault.
Yeah.
He told me what happened.
Yeah.
The only thing I think was, you see, Dad always told me that he blew a tyre,
Yeah.
right?
So he told you that.
Dad told me he blew a tyre and that's what got the car out of control. I know for a fact, well, not for a fact, but that's the only thing he lied about to me.
Why did he lie to you?
Because,
Was he ashamed of it, obviously?
well, he was, you know, he was an invincible driver. He was a great driver. He didn't want to lose that driving reputation, I suppose.
Yeah.
So he told me he blew a tyre. And you know what? There is a small percentage.
So you're telling me that you only found out recently?
Yeah. What was that?
A bit of wood.
Was it?
You only found out when you read that journal the truth.
Well, I'd never seen that journal. I'd never seen those statements.
So you didn't know until then.
I only knew what he told me.
Fuck.
But what he told me was absolutely correct, except there was nothing in there about a blown tyre.
Yeah.
There was stuff in there about the bloke that was coming the other way.
Yeah.
His statement said something like, I was coming around the bend on Boyer Road and I saw a blue Tirana at very high speeds out of control coming towards me. And then what happened was, Dad, he told me about the car he was coming towards, which was this bloke. I was reading what he said for the first time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, at 55. And he said about the blue Tirana coming towards him at very high speeds, out of control. Well, Dad was coming towards him because he told me about him. He said there was a bloke in front of me. He said all I could do was go bush.
Yeah, right.
And when he went bush, it was a paddock, but in that paddock was a bit of a hill. And he hit that hill and went airborne for about 30 metres.
Then hit the train track.
And then he hit the train track, but when he hit the train track, the passenger that was with him, because train tracks are built up with gravel and that, they're built up onto a peak in that area.
Yeah.
When he hit the train track, his seat hit the left track, metal underneath his seat. The passenger was in air on the other side.
It landed on an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a big air pocket underneath the passenger. Thank goodness that he didn't hurt anybody. But his side hit the railway track, which was pure metal at that speed and that impact, and it hit right under his seat, which then just absolutely disintegrated his spinal cord, snapped it, boom.
Fucking hell.
And he told me...
So he hit it and come to a dead stop.
No, he hit it and then bounced again.
Oh, did he?
But the bounces after
didn't
really mean much.
Yeah.
But how he didn't roll it or kill him, you know.
Fucking hell.
But I remember him talking about the instant that it hit.
And if everyone remembers, I mean, I think as you said, he died now, but if you remember Mykonos, the old bloke that ran Mykonos that used to make your souvlaki's over the years, that was the guy that was in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Best.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the car with her. And like I said, I know his brother and Esty really well. We're great mates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink up, Andy.
We were. Yeah, so then the copper was the next statement. The first copper to come to the scene. And he says, the passenger had walked up to the road and pulled someone over to go get the police. So he was on his way back to the service station, you know. But the copper said the door was open. He talked to Cos and said, "How you are?" As Cos said, "I'm gone. I've done it."
Fuck. Really?
Fucked. He knew the second he landed that he couldn't feel his legs, and then
So he was conscious.
he was conscious. Yeah.
I thought he would have
No,
wake up and that was it.
No, he was conscious.
Yeah, right.
But he knew he'd done something. Fucking, he couldn't feel his legs.
How old was he?
36.
My age.
And
exactly my age.
I know. Your age.
Now.
In your prime.
Fuck.
In your prime, you know. Which, in a way, the universe works in funny ways. In the wheelchair, I got to meet a man that I never would have met.
Yeah, yeah.
I never would have met my dad. The way.
So did you? Probably a stupid question, but did you love him more in the wheelchair because he tamed his life down?
I tell you what.
And his attitude.
I tell you what. There was definitely. I couldn't imagine not knowing my dad in the wheelchair.
Do you remember him back when he had his legs?
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean,
so in essence,
he basically had 35 years on his legs.
Yeah.
36 years in the wheelchair.
What would you prefer? What would you prefer?
I had 14 years of dad's on his legs. He was my hero.
So he was 14 when he had an accident.
He was 14. His accident devastated me. Devastated me. When he had his accident, it was actually I was with a mate, right? This is what happened. I was with a mate, George Simonetis, who was the son of the man who dad was buying the pub off, Angelo Simonetis. So I was with George Simonetis. We were in his Tirana. We saw dad's car on a tow truck.
Did you know it was that car, did you?
Oh, fuck yeah. I knew it was dad's car.
Before you knew what happened?
Before I knew what happened. This is how I found out. There was no mobile phones back then. There was no quick communication. So what happened, the day Dad had his accident, I was driving with George. I said, fuck, that's Dad's car on a tow truck. Right? Follow it. So George, me mate, I was only 14. And I was with him. He said, oh, okay. We followed his car. And this is how I found out. His car went to, I think it was a Bodyworks. A Bodyworks. For some reason, it went to a Bodyworks or somewhere. We followed it and went there. I got to talking to the tow truck. I said, this is my dad's car. What happened? He said, oh, he's had an accident. I said, well, how bad was it? He said, well, he's in the Royal Hobart Hospital. Right? Fuck, you know, because the car, although it didn't seem to have much damage, just a bit of a dent in the guard, right? But on looking at it, the whole body was twisted. There was a twist in the body, which meant a big impact. He said, I don't know anything about it, mate, other than he's in the Royal Hobart Hospital, right? So I went home to Mum, told her about the accident. Then we heard from the Royal...
She didn't know either.
No.
Yeah.
Then we heard something from... Someone rang us on the telephone, said, Cossy's been in a serious accident, come down to the Royal Hobart Hospital. We went down to the Royal Hobart Hospital, and for some reason, Cousin George, Norm's brother, he was already there, right? And he was the one that said... Andrew, come outside, I have to talk to you. Right? We went outside the hospital. We went out into the street. He said, have a cigarette. So I lit up a Winfield Blue, which I always light up.
At 14?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. I was smoking at a young age, mate. Winfield Blue.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah. He said, look, I've got some bad news for you. I said, what's that? He said, Dad's probably never going to walk again. George was the one that told me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. George was the one that told me.
Do you remember it?
I remember it vividly.
What was your reaction?
And I'm going to see George on Sunday. He got in touch with me.
Oh, here we go.
Talk about that later. But
Talk about that later, yeah.
Going to see George, and I've got a vivid memory that he was the one that told me Dad's going to be paraplegic. He probably won't be able to walk.
How old is he compared to you?
Well, he was 18 at the time.
Oh, right.
I was 14.
Yeah.
He was 18. And as far as someone having to tell me that Dad's going to be paraplegic and not be able to walk, he was the one that happened to tell me, Told me to light a cigarette first.
Did he?
Yeah.
Was you on marijuana back then?
No.
No.
I wasn't on marijuana until about 17.
Right.
Anyway, I lit the cigarette and he said, look, the doctors have said Dad's probably never going to walk again. And I remember him vividly, I remember him saying it, but I also remember not really believing it at the time, Not really believing that.
Yeah.
You're telling me Dad's not going to walk again, but I don't believe that. And then the next minute, we going inside, Dad's getting flown to the
Melbourne
hospital. Can't remember what it was called, but it was one of the Melbourne emergency, really high hospitals, And I still didn't then know whether he was going to walk or not, other than what George said. And then when we got flown, me and Mum and Dan, sister, got flown to the hospital in Melbourne, and Dad was in there. And I was talking to Dad, and nothing was said yet, but his toes were hanging out the end of the bed, right?
Yeah.
I'm 14. And I didn't believe it, that he was going to walk. So I haven't talked about this ever to anyone, right?
Yes, you ready, everyone?
I'm there, we're all talking, and I'm pinching his fucking toes. I'm pinching his toes, and we're all talking, and I'm pinching his fucking toes, right? And he's not reacting, man.
Well, you're pinching hard.
Hard. The more he didn't react, the harder I squeezed his toes. No, he wasn't feeling his fucking toes, and
that's when you realised.
That's when I realised, right at that
So
moment.
was he, when you went in there then, was he fine about it, or was he like, nah,
Well, what happened was when I saw him, I was devastated. I was only a 14-year-old kid, and he was skinnier than me because he nearly died.
Oh, yeah.
He had internal injuries that they didn't know about. So he nearly died when I was 14. I was lucky to have him for all those years.
Yeah.
So I was pinching his toes, and then I realised, fuck, George is right.
Yeah. Well, Andy, grab your drink.
He's not going to walk.
This one's for Cozzy. Cozzy Krambousanos.
I'll tell you what.
The fucking legend.
There's a little bit more to the story. Right at that moment, when I realised I'm pinching his toes and he couldn't walk, I go outside to be on my own for a moment. And his best friend, Peter Barter, one of his best mates, who he booked when he was younger, who became his best mate, he's out there with me. And he looks at me, who was 14, he says, I've got to talk to you, Andrew. I said, oh, what's that, Peter? He said, your dad's just told me he's going to do himself in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what he said to you?
That's what he said to me. He said, you have to go and talk to him.
Serious?
Serious. This is what happened. fuck me, 14 years old, you know. Peter's just told me my old man's going to kill himself. You know.
Well, for what reason?
Well, he doesn't want to live life without fucking legs.
Yeah.
Right? He's told him, I'm going to do it. So telling his best mate, Peter, was one of the greatest things the old man ever done, because then Peter went, what the fuck, come out and told his son at 14, you've got to talk to your old man, he's going to do himself in, right?
What did you do?
Me at 14 goes, holy fuck, what the fuck, you know? And I didn't know at the moment, right at that moment, other until years later, that what Dad told me, but right at that moment, at the hospital outside, when Peter said, your dad's going to kill himself, you have to talk to him, I suppose I didn't know what I was going to do. But what I did do was I didn't say anything to Peter. I walked back into the hospital, right up to Dad's face, where there was only me and him and no one else around, and I looked at him in the eyes, and I said, Dad, I thought you were tough. That's all I could think of to say. Dad, I thought you were tough. And as it turns out, it was the right thing to say. Because Dad was tough.
What did he say? What was his response?
He didn't have a response. He didn't have a response. There was nothing said other than that. Other than when I was 45, he looks at me and goes, son, you saved my life. You know? As a 14-year-old kid, I knew he was tough, you know. I didn't know that was the right thing to say, but it was, you know.
So deep down you think he would have ended his life?
He would have ended his life. And many times have I said to Peter Barter, who was, like I said, it turned out to be one of Dad's greatest friends.
Is he still alive now?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. Peter's still alive, yeah. Many times I've said to him, mate, if it wasn't for you saying what you said to me,
Yeah.
Dad wouldn't have been here, you know. Yeah.
Too cosy. Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
most people that are watching this probably never knew him. But honestly, he was the most fucking awesomest bloke. You know? And every time I went there, I used to laugh because either he was carrying on about Deanne or telling you to fucking sort your sister out or leave her alone or,
Ah, dear.
you know, like he was just, honestly, he was.
I tell you how down to earth he was. I was sitting with him at my grandmother's place one day, just me and him at the kitchen table, right? Some black bloke walks in, you know, you're black. You know?
Yeah.
I thought, who's this dude? You know. He walks around, the old man knew him. I didn't know him first time I'd met him. He sits around opposite the old man. Dad, he's sitting there, Dad's sitting here, I'm sitting there. Right? I don't know what's going on. Turns out you're sitting in his spot and he was black. And I look very much like the old man.
Yeah.
So it's only me sitting there. Right? He looks at Dad, he says, well, I'm fucked. Fucking divorced. All I got was 300,000. Right?
Yeah.
All I got out of the separation and everything was 300,000. Right? You know what the old man says?
What?
Looks at him and goes, yeah, I wish I had that problem. He's complaining about only getting 300,000. The old man says, yeah, I wish I had that problem.
Who was he?
Don't know. Never met him since.
Was he a mate of your old man's? He must have been.
Dad knew many people, you know, many peoples, thousands of peoples. At the fucking show, it took us half an hour to get to the show bags because we talked to fucking 12, 13, 14 people on the way. And out of that 14 people, you know what they all said? 14 blokes.
Oh.
At the end of the conversation, you better slow down, Cos. That's when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was many people telling me to slow down.
Andy, do you want to,
How many hours have we been going?
how many years have we been going? 2.5. That's all right.
That's not too bad.
That's actually about average. So
Jeez,
if we go one more hour,
that's a lot of talking, 2.5 hours.
Hey, but everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving it.
Are they?
Yeah, they're loving it.
Yeah?
Can't hear.
Can't put them on pause or anything.
No.
No, that's all right. I'll keep smoking then.
But, like, we don't want to go about the same thing.
No.
We want to give people a variety.
Yeah.
But just for one little, just for a couple of minutes.
Nothing about the farm, for fuck's sake.
We'll get to that. I just want you to just tell the people about your sister. Come on.
Oh.
Give us we want some funny stuff.
I would give you some funny stuff.
Before we say this,
I haven't heard from
we do
her.
love Deanne, all right? We love Deanne. She's an amazing woman. Andy's younger sister.
Yeah, but she's not in a good way at the moment.
At the moment, she's not too good.
And I haven't heard from her from about 6, 7
Andy had a
days.
bit of an episode last week.
Yeah.
What happened, Andy? He doesn't know where to start. Have a drink, Andy.
Well, she's been on the mental health injection for about 15 years.
I've got something for you, Andy, too.
Have you?
Keep talking.
She's been a chronic alcoholic and absolutely overindulges in medications and pills and everything else. I was waiting for something to toast the marshmallows. But she hasn't been well lately. She stole one of her friend's phones and $20 and pissed off, and he rang me and
The cops rang you?
cops rang me.
What'd they say to you?
Well, he said first, he rang me and said, your sister stole me phone and $20. I said, yeah, mate, you know who she is. I mean, what do you... He said, no, that's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. I said, okay, well, good. Thank you, Laurie. He's a good bloke. Runs the AA, you know.
I said to you, I said to you, Andy.
And I was pissed off with her. Yeah.
But I said to you, it's fucking bit weird that the manager of the AA meeting, all right, the boss,
Yeah.
that is doing the class,
Yeah.
is hanging around your sister. It should be fucking...
Well, she went to the AA meetings and he runs them.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be fucking messaging her and having to stay there.
He didn't message her. She needs somewhere to live sometimes.
But he shouldn't be doing that.
Well, if she really needs a couch. He runs the AA.
Anyway, she done him over.
She's not allowed to have him. Yeah, anyway. She stole his phone and $20. And he rings me 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. Fuck's sake, I'm having a day off, you know. Anyway, then the cops ring me and say she stole Laurie's. I said, I know. He rang me and told me she stole his phone. They said, do you know where she is? I said, no idea, you know. And it's not good. She's not a good situation. She's given it back. He rang me.
Yeah, but can I jump in there? Because you're probably not going to say this.
Yeah.
She rings you up and says, Raz,
Well, yeah, that's what happened.
can I stay yours tonight?
Well, this is...
What did you say?
This is 3 days after she stole his phone. She rang me up and said, hey bloke, can I stay at your place tonight? And I went, I've always just been there for her. But she's a bit of a thief. And she steals stuff off people. And I can't ever stay there. You know, I've got stuff there that means things to me.
Yeah, sentimental stuff.
Yeah. I can't have things get taken to fucking cash converters. Right? Still anything.
What did you say to her?
So she rings up and says, hey, bro, can I stay at your place? Now, because of the mental health, I'm always very sensitive to these things and try and go the easy way around it. Well, I was over it. She stole Laurie's phone. She said, hey, bro, can I stay at your place? I said, no. She said, why? I said, because you're a fucking thief and a liar. Bang, she hung up the phone, haven't heard from her for 7 days.
This is a week ago.
Yeah, week ago.
Haven't heard nothing from her.
No.
She'll come around.
But Laurie rang me 2 days ago and said, thanks, mate. Whatever you said, she's given the phone back.
Yeah.
You know.
Chuck your
Well, I will. That'll make the
But you know what's funny, right?
that'll make the viewers very jealous, me doing this, because
Well, you're making one for me too.
everyone loves to do this.
Well, I figured, open fire, you can't really have a fucking...
That's what I thought they were for.
I think it was Sammy's idea, actually.
That's a great idea, Sammy.
Sammy, can you bring my phone? It's just on the floor there.
You've done very well there.
I just want to say something, Andy.
Yeah.
Because some people have seen Andy's adventures and some haven't.
Fancy Andy's adventures stemming from our filming adventures, mate.
We've
walked around the house
done that much.
waiting for moments when I was an idiot.
Is that for me or you?
And filmed me. That's for you,
All right. Is it not cooked enough?
isn't it?
No.
Oh, all right, I'll cook it a bit more. All right.
Tell us a story about when a certain someone
Yeah.
thought you were taking their butter at work. Andy told me the story only a couple of days ago, and I was filming it on my phone. Oh, fucking idiot.
I'll eat that still. Look at that. I'm jealous of that one. Oh.
Good? Yeah?
Oh, they're good.
Tell me the story, Andy. Tell me the story.
All right.
Strap yourselves in for this one because this is funny. You need to get into character, though.
I've got marshmallow and flour everywhere.
Ah, that's all right. I've got plenty of clothes for you.
They won't mind that. Well, it was when I first started at the farm about 18 years ago. And Cobbo's been at the farm for, I think, nearly over 40 years now.
I wasn't going to use real names, but anyway.
No, he won't mind.
You won't mind? All right.
He won't mind.
All right.
The story's true. So he won't mind. It happened. That's if he probably will get to see this one day. So I'm sitting in the smoko room having my morning tea at about 9:30. And I'm eating my toasted sandwich and Rob walks through and he says, "You're in trouble, mate. You're eating Corvo's butter." I said, "Yeah. Don't know anything about that." So I didn't think much of it. Then Mark walks through. Looks at me, eating my sandwich. You're in trouble, mate. You're eating Corvo's butter." I'm thinking that's the second person to tell me I'm eating Corvo's butter, but I never touched his butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, righto, mate. Didn't think much of it again. Then Shane walks through, Rob's brother. Says, "You're in trouble, mate. I'm eating Corvo's butter." By this point, the blood pressure's going up a bit.
Yeah.
Looked at him, like I said to the others. Didn't touch his butter, mate. But that's the third person that says, "You're in trouble, mate. You're eating Corvo's butter." So then the boss comes through, Glenn. He went right through, put his cup of coffee together. As he's walking back to his office through there, he looks at me and says, "You're in trouble, mate. You've been eating Corvo's butter." At this point, the blood pressure's gone up, but a lot. My blood pressure has gone high. I'm fuming. There's steam starting to come out of my fucking ears. But I'm trying to keep cool, you know. Well, is that right, Glenn? When Glenn goes into his office. That's the 4th time I've been told I'm eating Calavo's butter. But I never touch his butter. No. So I'm on the second half of my sandwich now. Take a couple of bites. Calavo walks through. Take another bite of my sandwich. He walks right through. He doesn't say nothing about me eating Calavo's butter. Walks right through up to the fridge. Clock's on. Time card goes in. When it come out, I couldn't help it. Hey, Calvo. Word on the farm, mate. I'm eating your butter. Calvo looks over at me. Yeah, well, you were, mate. I said, I don't even like butter, mate. I didn't eat your fucking Calvo or your butter. He said, well, you were the only one here on the weekend. Well, mate, there's more than steam coming out of my fucking ears now. So I get up out of my chair. I walk out to the kitchen over where his time clock is. I walk up to his nose. Hey, Calvo, I don't even like fucking butter. And I didn't eat your fucking butter. That's it, all right? Righto, mate. Yeah, okay. All right. Touch me, butter. You were the only one in there a weekend? Yeah, I know. But I don't even eat fucking butter, Cobb. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Cobb, I got the message, mate. I wasn't happy. He got the message real bad. A bit of a reputation I had on the farm then because I ran out of trays once and walked through the fucking...
Yeah, I've heard this one.
First day was all right. I just went and got my own trays over there where they all grade over there.
Yeah.
The second day I was out of trays again, you know. I went over and got my own trays. I thought, okay, very calm.
Just before you continue,
Yeah.
tell people what you do.
I collect eggs at the Sun Valley Poultry Farm, which is going to be closed in a month or so.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks now.
Just so they understand what you do.
Yeah. I need trays to collect my eggs.
Yeah.
I'm an egg collector. Full-timers, they got to get me trays. They get my trays, I collect eggs. Without trays, I can't collect eggs. You know?
Yeah.
I need trays. You know? And there's full-timers to get my trays there. I ran out of trays. So I drove all the way over, walked all the way over, grabbed the truck, said to the boss, no trays. He said, yeah, just grab some from me. I said, okay. So I grabbed trays and take them over. Yeah, it's okay. The second day I ran out of trays. I thought, well, okay. I walked over again. I said, I'm out of trays. He said, just grab the truck, grab some trays. Okay, all right. I grabbed more trays. The third day, my job is to collect eggs. It's the full-timer's job to get my trays. The third day, there's no trays.
Was this when you first started?
This is about 6 months in, year in, you know.
Yeah.
And the third day it happened, I lost the plot, you know. I thought, this is fucking ridiculous. It's their job to get me trays. I've got to get this and I've got to get the eggs. It's just ridiculous. So I've lost the plot. I walked over there. I actually went yelling through the whole grading room. If I'm going to get my own fucking trays, sack the fucking lot of them. Just fucking sack the lot of them. All the full-timers. I'll do fucking everything. All right? And I walked through and I got my trays and there was a bit of silence in there. In fact, all the heads went down. like that, you know. But I just yelled very loudly while the whole time I got my trays, and I went back over with my trays, and I got my eggs. And let's just say, for 17 years after that, I never ran out of trays. Not once did I ever run out of trays.
Andy.
Yeah.
Can you tell the story?
Yeah.
Me and you come home from a gig one night.
Yeah. Many gigs.
I was driving. You was with me. Little hatchback. Little,
Hatchback.
what was it?
Little grey thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Mitsubishi.
Had a headlight out.
With the heaters stuck on.
Yeah. No, I had to leave the heaters on to take heat from the engine because the engine would overheat.
Adam, my sunglasses is melting. Your old man asking how to turn the heater on.
All right, so my 30th birthday.
Yep.
At that time, I had this car that I'd brought cheap, $1,000, and I had a fucked, I don't know, thermostat was stuck on. Maybe, I don't know. But every time we drove it, it would heat up.
The heaters were stuck on.
No, they weren't stuck on. The temperature gauge would go up.
Well, it was ridiculous anyway.
So a little trick if you ever drive and your your temperature gauge goes up,
to turn the heaters on.
Turn the heaters on inside the cabin to take heat from the engine.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
A little trick that I learned.
That makes sense.
So I'd drive his car around town and it'd go hot, so I'd turn the heaters on, and you had to leave the heaters on full blast.
Yeah.
Even in the summer. And at this time, I had a party for my 30th birthday at the motocross track. And Dad had to drive the car home. I said to Dad, when you drive the car home, turn the heaters on.
Yeah.
Anyway, he got home and messaged me. He said, what did he say?
Adam, had to turn the heaters off. My sunglasses are melting. Sunglasses.
Anyway, in the same car, I had a headlight.
I thought it was stuck on.
No, you had to leave it on.
Right.
Had to leave it on to take the heat from the engine.
Right.
Anyway, we used to go to the gigs, and I used to pick Andy up because Andy would like to get pissed at gigs. And we're driving home one day. This is at his dad's house, and I had a headlight out. And we're driving home, and Andy says, "Go this way." I said, "You know the story?"
Yeah.
You know, isn't that funny?
Yeah, I know the story.
Isn't that funny? I say two words, and he knows what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I said go that way. You said no. I said this way's quicker. Go up this way, which was Durham Park Road. He said no, the highway. I said no, Durham Park Road, straight along the highway, main road, up the left, side of the street. All right, he said. So we go up that way, we get pulled over, don't we?
Yep. See the cops in the left-hand street, and I said, no, they're going to pull me over for sure.
Yeah.
They pull out. Sure enough, on the main road.
Yeah.
Pull me over.
Well, I think you're talking about a different time when you're in the ute, or I don't know. Is this the time I was smoking?
Yeah.
I was smoking. I said, wind your window down. We've got to air the car out, you know, but I kept it in my hand. And I had the smoke in my hand, but I'd put it out with my fingers, and we got pulled over, and for some reason the copper comes to my window as well. He says, "Oh, what's in your hand?" I said, "Nothing, mate." He said, "Oh, something in your hand. I can smell marijuana." I said, "It's nothing." Anyway, he gets me out of the car. He finds me fucking tin in my pocket. He's looking at me tin and says, "Oh, you're done." And then I look over, and another car of cops have pulled over, and I look over, and Adam's got 2 cops on his left and 2 cops on his right. Poor bugger's shitting himself because he's done nothing wrong at all.
And he's got one cop on him, just talking to him.
I got one cop.
I've got a fucking whole fucking squad surrounding me.
I look over, and I've had a few to drink. I look over and said, "Leave him alone, mate. He's done nothing. He's not going to do anything to you. Just back off." Poor old Adam shitting himself.
I was too.
Yeah. That's not... I'll tell you what, how about the time we're coming from a gig and we're coming along towards the...
yeah.
The
We played a
Tasman
gig
Bridge.
at the Sorrel.
And there's this bloke in a Falcon in front of us and fair dinkum, like...
Driving like a fucking...
You know,
you knew
like-
he was drunk.
Well, there's...
We normally keep to ourselves.
There's this big dobbing in people thing in Australia, but if someone's really drunk
Yeah.
and swerving all across the road,
Yeah.
then...
I'll tell the first time you didn't
As far as dobbing people in, sometimes you have to because
Yeah.
you could save someone's life.
Well,
you
we
know.
done a gig at Sorrel. We're driving home, and we're going. I lived in Kingston. I think Andy, your car might have been my house.
Yep.
So we're driving from Sorrel, and there's fuckheads all over the road. And I said to Andy, "Nah, that's too much. Like, you know when someone's drunk and they're going to kill someone." So I said to Andy, "Ring the cops."
Yeah, I mean, I was drunk and I could see that
Yeah.
this bloke was going
So
to
Andy
kill
rings the
someone.
cops and rings them up and says, "Look, we're driving to Sorrel. We're on this part of the road, whatever.
Yep.
Um,
There's this drunk bloke,
he's in this type of car, whatever it was. You know, pull him over."
some sort of Falcon. I
And the
think
guy says, "Yeah, no worries. We'll
we might have even got the rego plates.
yeah, whatever."
Yeah.
And so the guy said, "Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot."
And they set it up.
Yeah.
They put a car.
So we come towards the Tasman Bridge,
Well,
and there's a cop car there waiting.
right at the time when we made that call, they set a car up for anyone exiting into Bellreef off the highway,
Yeah.
and they also set another car up at the Tasman Bridge in case they went over the Tasman Bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as it turns out, this car turned left, unbeknownst to us. This
Yeah.
Falcon,
And got out of sight.
This Falcon turned left. The coppers were there and they got him. Right? They actually got him.
Yeah.
But what happened then was we come over the Tasman Bridge with a ute load of musical gear without a cover and in the open, just a ute full of musical equipment, PA, amps, guitars, all of it. We come over the Tasman Bridge at the same time that the coppers were there looking for this car, and Adam's unregistered. Right.
I didn't know this though.
We didn't know.
I didn't know that.
He didn't know he was unregistered.
So we drive
So-
past. We see the cop car.
We see the same cop car that we put there.
Yeah.
for
We
the
we put there.
for the truck driver.
And he pulled up behind me, and he's following me over the bridge.
No. They set up another car. They said there's a car unregistered, a ute coming over the bridge. Get him on the other side.
Yeah.
So as we come off the Tasman Bridge, we go over, we get pulled up. The
Yeah.
bloke says, you're unregistered. Adam says, hey, I didn't know that, right? And I was in the passenger seat. Malman was a copper. I'm pretty cool around him, all that shit. And I look over, I said, did you blokes get a call about a drunk driver that was driving and about some people? They said, yes, as a matter of fact, we did. I said, did you catch him? They said, yeah, we caught him on the other side of the bridge. I said, that was us that called you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And they said,
Thursday.
oh, was it? They said, oh, well, you're unregistered. Look, you've got a bootload of musical gear there. Obviously, it's not covered in and you can't leave the ute here. They said, look, we're going that way. Okay, where do you live? Adam said, Kingston. They said, well, we're going that way.
Whatever happens after this.
Adam said, so what happens now? I said, it's all right, Adam. They said they're going that way, okay?
Yeah.
So they basically said, look, just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, whatever happens from here, he said, we're going this way.
Yeah, and we
And we don't know what happened. or
That's
something,
right.
You know, he's
You
more or
know.
less saying, fucking go home.
go home, and we're not going to, we
But the
won't.
funny part is that we called the cops trying to do a good deed,
Yeah, and we got done
and then we got done.
because you were unregistered and we didn't know.
Yeah.
We actually set the cops up for ourselves as well.
Yeah. Andy said, are you fucking unregistered, you fucking idiot?
You're a lot of times unregistered.
Yeah, I know. Fuck, all the time.
I make sure I'm not unregistered, mate. I can't afford to.
Well, that time when Andy just explained about when I got put up by the cops and I had 5 on me,
Yeah,
Andy's
they,
got 1 cop on him.
yeah, they got
And Andy, the cop kept saying to Andy, what's in your hand? And Andy said, nothing, mate, nothing. And he kept saying, oh, you got something, mate, just fucking tell me what it is. And then I heard Andy say, it's a fucking bud, mate. Fucking what's the problem?
yeah.
And I remember the cop saying to you, Why do you got to lie, mate? Why couldn't you just say, you know, if you hadn't have lied, it would have been over and done with.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying, oh, sorry, mate, you know, I probably should have come clean. But
Yeah.
And I remember you saying, do I get me tin back? That's all you're worried about is your tin.
Yeah, I did ask him for me tin
Yeah,
back.
you did.
Yeah.
And you got it back too.
Yeah, I did.
So, before we wrap up, Andy,
Yeah.
I just want to ask you,
Yeah.
how did you feel
Yeah.
when I came to you one day? It was middle of summer. It was apparently it was one of the hottest days in Tassie history.
Yeah.
Going back about 3 years ago, 2 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
And I come to your house one day and I said, Andy, I've got an idea. It'll go viral. You just have to trust me. And you said, what have we got now? I said, I need you to put your fucking Afghanistan hat on and go to Kingston Beach and walk around and just talk to people in an accent. And you said, nah, fuck that. And I kept saying to you, come on, Andy, please. Please, Andy.
Dear.
Fuck knows how I got you to do it, but you did it.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
Oh,
In your accent.
well, I don't know how you got me to do that.
I don't know how.
He said, let's go to Kingston Beach and you walk around with your Afghan hat on and speak in the accent to people. And for some reason, you know, he said for Andy's Adventures, which we'd done a few of, and I thought, okay. All right, in the name of Andy's Adventures. So I did put the Afghan hat on, and it's turned out quite a funny episode, actually.
It was fucking funny as fuck.
We went to the beach. I think I went to some lifeguards, some women lifeguards, and said, "I'm come from Greece. If I drown, you save me." You know, with the Afghan hat on. They said, "Yeah, we'll save you."
They took you for real, though. Like, it wasn't a joke, really.
No,
to them.
no, they took me for real.
Yeah, we'll save you. He'll save you.
I said, well, I need to put my hand up. They said, oh, you might need to do more. I said, well, I scream or something like that. I scream, I'm drowning. You saving me? They said, yeah, no worries, you swim. We'll save you. And then there was a elderly looking lady walking along the beach, and I thought, oh, well, I'll say something to her.
Yeah.
And I think I said, hello, how are you? Nice day today. And this lady happened to turn around and say, oh, yes, I'm not too bad. How are you today? She had an accent. And because of her accent, it threw me straight away. I thought, oh, shit, she's going to know I'm fucking faking the accent, you know. But I had to keep it going. I say, oh, very nice houses around here. She says, yes, very nice house. I said, I can't believe $1 million properties. She says, yes, very $1 million. I said, I have a nice day today. Yeah. That threw me more than anything. Someone else having an accent. It was,
Yeah, but can I say the rest of the story?
yeah.
Andy walks towards me. I've got the camera and the mic.
It was a funny day, I must say. It was worth doing.
Andy walks up to me. He's like, fuck, I'll give her one. Oh, fuck, she was all right. She was all right. I give her shit at 90.
As the older people in the car.
Who?
Hello, you got any smoke?
Oh, yeah, no.
No, sorry, we don't smoke. They were real. They thought
They didn't like you.
They thought I was going to attack them.
Yeah, they didn't like you.
I said, oh, you're not smoking? I said, no. I said, my grandfather not smoking. His grandfather smoked. I tried to give up, you know. I said, what are you doing? I said, we're having lunch. I said, well, enjoy your lunch. You have a good day, eh?
Yeah, they didn't like you.
They wound the window up. Get this bloke away from us, mate.
And I've been trying to get Andy to do this fucking again, and he won't do it.
The what?
Nah, I've been trying to get you to do it again.
What?
Go out with, do something funny again. So what's your story about me? You said keep talking. I'll think of something.
Eh?
Hey? Come on, you know you got something there.
I've been thinking about that. You've been keeping me busy. Lots of funny stories.
I mean, at the end of the day, we could literally sit here and talk forever.
Oh, we could sit here till the sun come up.
Pretty much. I mean, we've been best mates for 15 years. We've had arguments.
Have we knocked over a bottle of scotch?
It's literally empty.
Bloody hell. What was his name?
Dean.
Thanks, Dean. Looks like no one else is going to try the scotch, mate. Just going to crack.
If you're watching Dean, I'd like you to buy me another one because is that not the best scotch you've ever had?
Mate, that is one beautiful
Isn't
drop.
it? It's just fucking...
And I'm glad we had a couple of shots first to at least.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, but...
He's going to be upset though because he said don't drink with Coke.
We only put a tiny bit of Coke in, and
correct.
I tell you what, the fact that we just did... Actually, we had a couple of glasses straight as well. We put very little Coke. 2 cans, all up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say to the people, Andy?
Hey?
You know, Andy, I fucking love you to death. I fucking love you to death, you cunt.
Ah, well, somehow, like I said, we're meant to meet.
What would I have ever done without you?
Well, likewise.
Seriously though, what have I ever done without you?
I tell you what, if I didn't meet you, mate, what would I have fucking done? Just collected eggs. I wouldn't have done any gigs. I wouldn't have made any movies. You know? I wouldn't have made things for, you know,
the adverts.
The adverts and the...
Yeah, it's funny, right? So every time I get just generally speaking...
Even violence against men.
I've done a few adverts for TV and stuff like that. Just random people say, "Oh, Adam, can you film an ad for me business, whatever?" Yep, no worries. I'll come in, I'll talk about it, whatever. And the first thing they say is, "Oh, I wouldn't mind getting Andy in." Like they all just know you and just you've done comedy, you've done the tyre ad, you've done violence against fucking men.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Oh, you've had me do all of that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done any of that.
Yeah, you've done so fucking much.
And the thing about that is these days, my great-grandchild could see this.
Andy.
You know.
What's his name, Angus?
Angus is going to be grandchild.
I want to let you know, when he's a little bit older, about 5, 6,
yeah,
I'm going to give him a fucking clip around the ear.
No, you won't. You'll be
Yeah,
going, listen, Angus, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have any gigs, mate.
One day I will.
Yeah.
One day I'll ring him up and say, any gigs coming up or what? Sitting there doing nothing.
Listen, before we finish up, I must say that in life, there's nothing more than life than Sally, mother of my children, and my 2 daughters. They are everything in life to you. Yeah.
Who?
My 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And Sally, and your friendships. That's the only thing you have in life.
Where do I come in all that?
Friendship.
Fuck that. I'm bigger than that.
Well, actually, you're more like a son. That's different, you know.
Am I the son you never had?
Well, I'm going to have a grandson now, and I tell you what, it's not a joke that he might get you gigs one day, mate. When you're my age.
He will.
When you're my age, young Angus got a hot band. He's going, hey, all right. Since you were Dad's grandfather's good friend.
I'll be an old cunt.
Yeah.
Nah, but in all seriousness though, Andy, fucking... You've been nothing but I don't want to say, like, you've been a dad to me. That's whatever.
Yeah.
You've been a friend to me.
Yeah.
Whatever. But people don't realise the friendship we have. I mean, they see it. Like,
Yeah.
I put a photo up of this set. This is the first season.
Yeah.
Sorry, the second season, first episode.
Yeah.
And I put up a photo and said, who do you think's the first guest?
That's great that it's Andy.
And everyone just said Andy. Why do they think that?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Grandfather's fire. We've still been on air, mate.
I'm still waiting for a story about me.
Story about you?
Yeah.
There's a few.
If I died tomorrow, Andy,
Yeah.
what's the one story you'd tell about me?
That's putting it on me.
Come on. Tell me.
I'd actually... Well, all I could say, mate, is that...
Is it the time when my car broke down and...
Yeah, I've lied for you many times. not to Sammy. Which I'm very happy to say.
Yeah,
You
good.
know. My old mate's a different man now.
When I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was many a time.
Tell the story, and
I've
it's all
lied for
right.
you.
She's a good woman.
Yeah, well, we do this gig and he meets this woman and not unlike at the field of fucking whatever it was when I went off with someone else and Adam said, you got to drive me car home or whatever. I'm not coming home with you. I'm going home with this woman. I said, yeah, whatever, mate. All right. I actually thought, you drop your standards a bit, mate. You dropped your standards, but whatever suits.
No, Andy's a bit fucking pissed. I'll tell you the story. You can tell the rest of it.
Yeah.
We do a gig at the Republic Bar. I'm on drums. The girl that was in the movie, the first movie.
Yeah. Wasn't it the public bar? It was at the
Yes, it was. No,
the Moona Hotel.
No, Republic Bar.
Was it? It was
Yeah.
the Moona Hotel.
No, Republic Bar.
I remember a different one.
And me, and my van fucking wouldn't start, and it was the starter motor. It was fucked. And I couldn't get the car started, and I was taking her home. There was nothing to it. She come to watch and come outside, and car wouldn't start. Andy'd already left. Everyone had left. The band had left, except me, trying to fucking start my car and take her home, and I'll go home. Anyway, she said, we'll get a taxi to my house, and then I'll take you home from there. I'm like, yeah, right. And I ended up staying at her house. And what happened, Andy?
Well, when you were there, you thought, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, nothing ever happened, actually.
He thought, Andy's right. I mean, I'm dropping my standards here. What am I doing here? I don't want to be here. But at 4 o'clock in the morning, I got a call from Adam's missus, Mel. At 4 o'clock in the morning. Where's Adam? I said, oh, Mel, I don't know. All I know is that his car wouldn't start. We're at the gig and his car wouldn't start, so I don't know how he's getting home. Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
But I think it was the Moona Hotel.
No, it was a Republic Bar.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
But the funny part of that story is that it wasn't actually anything that I was doing. It was the fact that my car wouldn't start. She says, I'll go to my house, take you home. And it was like 3 in the morning. I thought, if I fucking come home now, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So I thought I would just wake up and say I stayed at your house or Guido's. And I woke up in the morning. I rang Guido, and I hadn't known him that long. And I rang Guido up and I said, Guido, if anyone asks, I stayed at your house. You know what he said to me?
What?
Nah, Cork. Nah.
Yeah.
He said, nah.
Really?
Nah. Yeah, he fucking told me. He said,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not, whatever he said. But he's like, nah.
I'll tell you what,
And-
the thing about Guido is he's such an honest man.
Yeah, 100%.
100% honest, mate. He will not lie.
Nah, he wouldn't.
No.
There's one thing about Guido is he wouldn't fucking lie for you.
He's like his dad in that way.
Is he?
He's not going to lie. He's going to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy,
He's not going to cover for anyone.
remember to play our music when we do our outro.
Eh?
No, that's all right. Andy,
Yeah.
I know, like, we literally could sit here for hours.
Don't waste it, mate.
I'm pissed.
Dean won't be very happy.
Isn't it true though? We could sit here till the sun comes up.
Oh, I could sit here for another.
I don't know.
4 hours.
Are we dragging on or are we fucking entertaining? Can you tell us, Sammy?
I could be here for another 4 hours.
Sammy? Can't hear.
She said we're entertaining.
Can't hear.
She said we're entertaining. I could hear her.
How did you hear that?
I've only got one ear working, which I'm used to now.
What else can we talk about?
We can talk about anything.
I need to make sure it's fucking entertaining. That's the problem.
Well, Sammy said it is.
So this is season 2.
Yeah.
I've already done 10 people before.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've seen a few of them.
He doesn't know fucking what's going on.
I've seen 2 or 3.
And I've never ever done notes.
Yeah.
Ever. I've never done notes.
No, that's the great thing about it.
Yeah, I don't do notes. We just chat.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you believe it? I've done notes
Have you?
for Andy.
Really? Well, you didn't
Well, I didn't want to miss stuff.
Yeah, right.
So I've got meeting, Andy's first car.
First car? I haven't talked about my first car, which was a Mazda 1500.
No, when I met you.
Yeah.
Yeah. His ex, how angry he was.
Oh, dear. Geez, that was such a long time ago, and I'm glad.
Me wanting to film a doco of him.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
The movies.
Yeah.
Can we go on about the movies?
We've gone on about the movies.
Let's talk about the movie. All right. The first thing that comes to mind about the movies.
Yeah.
We done the track, which we talked about. But the first movie, I didn't know nothing about fucking film.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
No.
Neither did he. Neither did anyone. We done it as an experiment, bit of fun, and it was fun, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was great.
And then
fun.
a couple of years later, I'd obviously gotten better in film, and I'd said to, Andy and Guido and fuck whoever else, I'd upgraded camera gear, I'd got better.
Yeah.
It's time to make a proper movie.
Yeah.
And we made Debt for Life.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't know the Howlets, and I messaged Wayne.
Yeah.
Halfway through writing it, and in the scene there was a poker scene, which we knew Giggs was going to do. He's going to be the poker. What do you call it? The fucking.
There's a lot of talk we can talk about that poker scene, mate.
Well, that's what I'm about to get to.
Yeah.
And so I messaged Wayne Howlett and said, "Hey, mate, don't know you, but this is 2016." I said, "Hey, mate, I'm doing a movie. Would you be keen to, maybe you and your brother play as bodyguards?"
Yeah.
I didn't know him at all. Never met him. Never did you.
No.
But I just knew of him.
Yeah.
And so he wrote back and said, "Yeah, fucking be happy to."
Yeah.
Yep, no worries. So we got the scene, and I'd already written it, and we'd done a rehearsal at my place. Remember at Bonnet Hill? We'd done the rehearsal with the poker scene.
Yep.
And so we rocked up at Soho, and we were taking it very seriously.
Yeah, and Adam said to me, "Here's your lines."
Yeah.
And my lines were mouthing off to Wayne Howard.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the movie, it's on YouTube. It's called Debt for Life.
Yeah.
So the start of the scene was Andy was in the movie. He goes to his drug dealer and, sell the cocaine, get the money, bring it back to me. But instead of bring it back to the drug dealer, Andy takes it to the fucking poker table and tries to double it to make some money.
Yeah.
So he goes to the poker table, and we're filming this scene, and it's isn't it the best scene of the movie?
It's a great scene.
And so Wayne and his brother Sean are both sitting there, bodyguard, just like this behind in the background. And I thought, I have to involve them in the movie. I can't just have them sit there.
Yeah.
They need to have lines. So I thought, well, maybe Andy could pretend to fucking pull out, or pull out the cocaine bag out of his jacket, but make it seem like he's pulling a gun out.
That's right.
And as he goes to pull it out, they rush for him.
Yeah.
That was written, so that's what happened. So we wrote that part in. So Andy's like, runs out of money, and he says, "Oh, I've got a bag of fucking cocaine,"
Yeah.
And Wayne and Sean both grab him, and it's all good. And then Andy puts the bag in and gambles, loses the whole lot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
my mouth off scene to Wayne.
Andy stands up as the last card was getting dealt. And Andy loses. And this is all written. And I said to Andy, "Okay, so this is one take. because one take because we're going to damage the table
Yeah.
and it's too much fucking around to set up the poker chips and whatever.
Yeah.
But I said, when that card gets flipped over and you realise that you've lost, flip the fucking table,
Yeah.
right, and just call Wayne a fucking monkey or whatever. What was it?
No. Before I flipped the table, the words were written. You have to look at Wayne Howlett and say, Andy, just say this. What are you? Some sort of big fucking yes man or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So my lines are to look at Wayne Howlett and go, what are you, a big fucking yes man or something?
That's right. That's right. Where did that come in, though?
Well, so...
I think that was your idea.
No, I don't think it was my idea.
Wasn't it?
It was your idea. I didn't want to mouth off to Wayne Howlett. Right? In fact,
I didn't know him either, so I didn't know what was. I didn't know what could happen.
I remember saying to you, listen, mate, what, you want me to fucking look at Wayne Howlett and say, you fucking yes man or something, mate? I mean, this is not easy, Adam. Anyway...
Andy did it.
I done it.
And then so that was the first line, and then I said to Andy, okay, after that line, flip the table.
Yeah, which I tell you what is a pretty impacting scene in the movie.
So Andy flips the table, and like I said, it was one take. That was it.
Wayne Howlett then scruffs me.
Yeah, so flip the table. I said to Wayne, when he flips the table, grab Andy by the fucking shirt, push him,
throw him up against the wall.
grab him, lift him up completely off the ground, and shove him against the wall, and then say,
Yeah.
what was it? Do you want to die or something?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I tell you what,
And we did it a few takes, right? So anyway,
I had bruises.
once we flipped the table, we was able to cut and do that part again
Yeah.
where it grabs you because the table's already on the ground.
Yeah.
So he fucking grabs you, flips you up against the wall, and lifts you off the ground, and says, "I forget the line now."
Do you want to fucking die?
Do you
or
want to
something?
fucking die, cunt,
Yeah,
or something? You know.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And so we did it a couple of times, and I'm there with the camera directing as well. And I said to Wayne, "Say this instead," you know. But at the time, he's holding fucking Andy, and I'm talking to Wayne saying, "Say this instead," you know. And Andy goes, "You're pressing a bit hard there, man. Do you reckon you can let go?" He's like, "Oh, sorry, man." You know.
I did have bruises the next
And the next day, Andy wakes up and messages me and says, "Man, I got fucking bruises all over my chest." And I text Wayne and said, "You may have been pressing a bit hard." And Andy's got bruises all over his chest. And he said to me, "Oh, let Andy know I'm sorry, man. You know, it wasn't intentional." But tell everyone the power of Wayne.
Mate, the power of Wayne is, I mean, we were acting, but yeah, just in acting to throw me up against the wall, I did have bruises.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
can I go on with that story?
Yeah,
I mean,
I love that story.
And I think you'll remember this, right?
I know what you're going to say.
What?
Is it about the gun?
No.
No. Remind me to tell that story about the gun because that's interesting.
Yeah, well, it is, but this is even more interesting. Me and Adam created a relationship with Wayne. We do about 3 or 4 gigs at his bikie
Clubhouse.
clubhouse.
Yep.
Right? And about the 3rd gig in, right, me and you were setting up. I don't know if you remember.
I remember it. I know what you're going to say.
You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Right? Now, we've just done the movie with me and Wayne. And my line in the movie with Wayne was, "What are you, a big fucking yes man or something?" Right? You remember that?
Yeah.
So we're setting up our music here. We're on the far side of his clubhouse setting up the music here, and I've got a mic in front of me, and I'm sitting on a stool. Wayne's over there behind the bar talking to some cronies.
Yeah, hold on. We're talking about his best mates all sitting around the bar, like close to him.
Yeah, they're all around the bar.
And we're the band just in the corner.
We're the band setting up in the corner, and we're just testing the mics.
Yeah.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. And for some reason, I'm such a mouthy person sometimes. I couldn't help it. Wayne's behind the bar. All his cronies are sitting at the bar. And Wayne said something to me And I looked over at him with the microphone.
In the mic.
In
Yeah,
the
I
mic,
remember this. Yeah.
very loud. And I looked at Wayne Howlett in front of all his cronies and I said, what are you, a big fucking yes man or something, mate? And
All the people around the bar.
My
I remember it.
my God.
Everyone looked like, what the fuck?
Every
Who's this
one
cunt?
of his mates thought I was about to get killed.
And Wayne just looked at him and smiled and said something, but
Wayne looked at me.
yeah.
He smiled. And one of his...
And I got it. Giggs got it. You got it.
and
But no one else got it.
Wayne got it, but none of
Yeah.
his mates got it.
And everyone's thinking,
They thought I was
who
about
the fuck? Yeah, who the fuck's this cunt?
Who's mouthing off to Wayne Howlett?
No one ever moused off to Wayne Howlett.
And I
And
tell you
Andy's
what...
just said, who the fuck do you think you are? Yes,
You're
man.
a big fucking yes man or something, mate. And I'll tell you what...
I remember that.
Then I saw one of his cronies say something to him, mate. Why, like, you going to let him get away with that?
Yeah.
And he looked, and I heard it. I actually heard it. He leant over because the place went silent.
Yeah.
He leant over to him and said, "No, mate, that's a line out of the movie."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember everyone looking, thinking, what the fuck?
Mate, did I freak his mates out? I couldn't help it, Adam.
Let's go on with that story. So I think it was that same night.
Well, then we got...
Hold on. Let me just. I don't want to say too much because I can't say
Yeah,
too much. But
yeah.
we're setting up, and I think we played one set, and Wayne comes up to us. Should I say it?
You say anything you want. Sure. Wayne won't mind. He's...
And he gives us literally a fucking wad of cash,
Well, he gives us $400 each.
and it's a fucking lot of cash.
it's
And
our
he says, "There you go, good boys." You know,
3 men, $400, which for a
and
muso...
we said, Andy
Listen.
said, no, that's too much.
Yeah,
$100 each, $300. We're happy.
yeah.
And he said,
He said, no, I pay what you deserve.
Yeah,
And you know what?
And we kept saying, no, it's too much, Wayne. Like
When you're musos that have got,
$300, that's enough.
when you've got over 100 years experience in musicianship and you turn a place on with music, you are worth $400 each.
But he said to us, Andy,
Yeah,
we kept saying, no, we don't want it.
yeah.
What did he say?
He said, no, I pay what
No,
you're worth.
You've forgotten this bit.
Yeah.
When I say it, you remember it. He said, if you don't take it, I'll fucking burn it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's our... But also he did say, I pay what musicians are
Yeah,
worth.
that's right.
We were worth $400 each.
So that's another story. Another story is we played there, probably 5-6 times?
And we took the 400 every time
Yeah.
because we're musicians and musicians get what they're worth.
And one night we're sitting there playing just in the corner, and we're sort of in darkness. You got the bar in that corner, just a few of his mates, a few chicks,
They were
whatever.
great gigs.
And we'd play in the background, whatever. We'd have a break. We'd go outside, and there'd be a massive pot fire, a few people standing around, whatever.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, we finished playing, and we go outside. And we thought we'll just stick around for half hour, won't just leave straight away. Remember this?
Yeah, I stayed.
Yeah. So we go out the front, and I already knew. I was like, I'm gonna fucking go because I just don't. I'm feeling a bad vibe,
Yeah.
and I didn't know this because I was gone. But Andy rang me the next day, and he says, "Man, you glad you left when you did?" I said, "What happened?" This is Andy's words. He said, "You left. I was outside having a smoke with a few people." He said, "I could hear the music in the bar playing." He said, "The Once Were Warriors song come on."
Yeah, that's right.
He said, "Someone come out of the bar outside up
Yep.
to the fire pit. There's a
Yep.
few people standing around, and this bloke said to everyone, 'Time to fucking go home.'"
Yeah.
And Andy said, "Oh, why is that, mate?" He said, "When this song comes on, shit hits the fan."
Yeah, that's
Remember that?
exactly right. Yeah.
And Andy went back inside, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I left.
you didn't go in. Did he come out?
I left.
Did he come out?
No, I left.
No, you left, yeah.
I took the fair warning.
Yeah,
I said,
but basically the warning was that when this song comes on, which was...
Once a Warriors
What
song.
was the song?
I remember all those yesterday.
When that song comes on, apparently Wayne fucking just annihilates everyone.
Yeah,
Apparently
yeah.
annihilates everyone.
Apparently, when that song comes on, you step away.
Yeah.
And
I'd already left because I just I had a bad feeling.
The
but Andy thought he'd stay for a bit.
Yeah.
And he left because apparently Wayne goes off.
Yeah. No, I heard the song.
Yeah. But another story about Wayne is the very, very first time that he was in our movie, when we first met him, we'd finished the scene that Andy talked about already when he scruffed him. We'd done that, successful, happy days. A few days later, I got a call from the pub that we'd hide out to film the scene. I got a call from Grant, his name was, that owned the pub.
Yeah.
He rang me up. He said, Adam, man, every day cops have been ringing here looking for you. I said, cops? What are you fucking on about? He said, well, I've given you your number. They're going to call you. I said, oh, no worries. So a few hours later, the cops ring me. And it's a detective at the Hobart CBD. Hey, Adam, can you give me a call, mate? It's very important. I need to see you. I rang him back. I said, oh, how you going, mate? He said, yeah, I need to see you, mate.
At that point, I get a call saying, Andy, you need to come to the cops.
So I ring Andy up, said, Andy, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but the cops want to see us. I need you to fucking come with us.
Yeah, I said, I'll come with you.
Apparently, they want to see the gun.
Yeah.
The prop gun that we had.
It was a prop.
So I rang Andy up. I went and picked him up. I had the gun with me. I said, Andy, I'm not fucking touching this gun. You can carry it.
Yeah.
So Andy put it in his fucking pocket. We walked into the fucking Hobart CBD police station.
Yeah, that's right.
We walked in up to the front counter. Andy's got his gun in his pocket. Walk up to the counter and said, oh, how you going? So I got a call to see such and such. Yep, no worries, wait over there. Guy comes out. How you going? Come in this room, remember?
Yeah, I do.
We go in the room. We sit down. This guy says, what's your involvement with Wayne Howlett?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And we both looked at him and said, oh, nothing. So
business relationship.
Yeah, so we just filmed a movie and that was it.
We're just business relationship.
He says, I'd advise you to never to speak to Wayne Howlett again.
Yeah, that's
or the
right.
Howletts.
Yeah.
And don't get involved with them.
Yeah.
And we both just said, oh, yeah, no worries. You know, it's just a working relationship.
Yeah.
And it went on for about 20 minutes, like talking about.
The thing,
you know.
I think it was initially we were filming up at the Soho, and because there was a fake weapon involved.
Yeah. What happened was, remember at the end of filming,
yeah,
Wayne said to me, can I take a photo with the gun?
Yeah, that's right.
And he had it against your head.
That's right, and there was a photo.
Just for a photo for his fucking Instagram.
That's where it all came from.
That's where it all started. So apparently at the time, Wayne wasn't allowed to touch weapons.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
So we was talking to this detective and giving us a lecture about fucking hanging out with the Howletts and whatever.
Yeah.
And I remember saying, look, it's just a working relationship. That's all it is. And it went on for 20 minutes about him and whatever. And we got up to walk out, and I said to the cop, because we got called in about the gun, and I said to the cop, do you want to see the gun? Like, that's what we came here for.
Yeah.
Oh, just look at it. And you showed it to him.
Yeah.
He opened it up. Oh, it's only a cap gun. Yeah. Oh, you're all right. Fuck whatever.
Yeah.
So it wasn't about the gun. It was just the fact that he wanted to know why we were dealing with the Howletts.
And I tell you what, can I say right now to you as my best mate?
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you 100%.
The Howletts had been nothing but top people. Yeah. Me and Adam.
I messaged Wayne the other day.
We'd done filming for his thing up at the Launceston.
Yeah, we drove to Launceston and done.
We've done many filmings for him and business things and Adam's weightlifting, and they've been nothing but absolute gentlemen.
Yep.
Yep.
I messaged Wayne the other day, actually, just out of the blue,
a
couple of days ago, and I said, he put up a video of him and his kids having fun.
Yeah.
And I messaged him and said, fuck, I miss you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he wrote back and said, I miss you too, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Because obviously he's in Russia at the moment. And
Wayne and Sean, I can say nothing but but great blokes.
The thing is, they treated us with nothing but respect.
No.
And we had a lot of fun playing the gigs and stuff. And
it
is what it is. I mean,
as far as what the cops say, I mean, don't hang with them. Well, you had to say to not hang with them.
That's right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you know, it was good fun, and we've got nothing but stories to tell, which are fucking funny.
And I reckon he's looking forward to the third film coming out.
I reckon.
Which it will be coming out soon, which we haven't even talked about.
Is he in it? Oh, yeah, he done the. Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne's in it. He does a great job.
Tell everyone about the track 3. The track 2.
The track 2, that's the one, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that we're all in.
Benny the Bogan.
Benny the Bogan?
He's there.
Yeah.
He's probably watching.
Yeah, he probably is. He's a bit of a fan too.
Actually, that's funny.
We're a fan of Benny.
Me and Andy used to sit in Andy's kitchen and go live and play music. Just sit there and play guitar, banjo, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'd go live on Facebook. And one day I just had a random fan, Benny the Bogan from Housos.
Yeah.
He just commented, said, "Fuck, you guys are awesome."
Yeah, that's right.
And I said to Andy one day, I said, "Fucking Benny the Bogan from Housos has messaged."
Yeah.
I just commented. And I sent him a message and said, "Oh, fuck, we're making a movie. Would you be keen?" And he fucking said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Keen as, get hold of me. So I rang him. And I paid for Benny the Bogan to come to Tassie to star in our film, our second film.
Yep.
Sorry, the track 2.
Track 2, one of the highlights of my life, meeting Benny with you.
And I remember, Guido tells a wicked story about this.
Yeah.
But I remember I spent a fucking fortune. So I flew him over.
Yeah.
Got him in the best hotel.
Yeah.
And remember the night he came, we went to the restaurant.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent $1,000 just at the restaurant.
Yeah.
I felt like Wayne Hallett, actually. Yeah. We had fucking buffets of fish and fucking prawns and like it was only me.
You like to look like him when you
yeah. I always walk around like this.
Yeah.
Nah, but I remember spending because the restaurant that we went to, I used to work with the owner of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Used to work at real estate.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah,
and I said to her,
that was a great night.
I've got a guy coming over, like a celebrity. Can we come to the restaurant? She said, "Oh, it's closed that time."
Yeah.
I said, "Can't you open just for us?"
Yeah, that's right.
Remember? It was night time.
I do.
Yeah, T42.
Yeah.
Shout out to T42. So she opened for us just to have a fucking table.
That's right.
Me, you, Benny, Sam, Guido, and me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, just give us give us the works.
Yeah.
Like this guy's a celebrity. And I remember. Do you
remember his first night in Tassie, yeah.
Do you remember the plates of food and all the stuff?
Yep, I do.
And I remember looking at it. I didn't care too much at the time. But
he was loving it.
He was fucking loving it, yeah.
He was.
Because remember he said the stuff he's done, he's like, "Oh, we just get fucking toasted ham sandwiches and coffee."
Yeah, no, he was getting treated like a celebrity, which he should be.
And I remember we left and I got the bill and it was fucking $600.
Yeah.
For the platter.
Yeah.
And anyway, we filmed with Benny the Bogan. It was hasn't come out yet.
No, but it's going to come out. It's
and you and Benny got into a bit of a fucking tussle. bit of a fucking
but then ended up mates when Wayne Hallett
Wayne Hallett come up and fucking scruffed them both.
He settled us down, mate.
And that was Wayne's was Wayne's script.
Actually, I tell you what, he's come up well in that movie.
And I tell you what, after we filmed that scene, we went to the next scene, which is like a sit down scene with Benny, Guido, and Wayne. And I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
But remember, hours after, Benny's fucking shirt was all ripped.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And I said to him, "How come your shirt's all ripped?" He said, "Fucking Wayne ripped it." I said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Yeah, when he scruffed me."
At least he didn't end up with bruises like I did.
I didn't know anything about it. He played it cool, didn't he?
Yeah.
He didn't whinge about it. He didn't carry on.
No. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think everything we've done, Andy, is people don't do this in fucking lifetime, do they?
No, like I said.
The amount of movies we've made, the gigs we've done, just all like we could literally sit here till fucking tomorrow night and talk.
I'm serious. Like I said no to 1% of a big company. 10 million a year now, but I wouldn't change it for the world, meeting me old mate. Because life is friends and family. That's it.
Yeah.
Not about big bucks, you know. If they come along, it's great.
Who?
Big bucks.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Andy's lost a few hundred in his life.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've got lucky a few times too.
I go to Andy's house, randomly just rock up. You either get really happy, Andy, or you get fucking angry, I can't be fucked with the world.
Well, the thing with me is, I've either got 3, 4, 5, 6,000, or I've got nothing. There's no in between.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the way to live.
I fucking love you, Andy. Have you got any more drink left?
I have got a little bit here.
Little bit?
I'll cheers you to the last bit. We've run out, haven't we?
We're going to wrap up very shortly because people are probably getting
If I was greedy, I'd be saying, "We go to the pub, mate. We go to the fucking pub." Well, is this fucking it? We can't have fucking one more scotch. We're gonna have more. You got anything in the fridge? Have you got a beer in the fridge? I'm fucking serious, mate. Have you? Not 4 hours.
You know, all my guests on season 1 roughly went for two to 3 hours max.
Yeah, right.
2 hours roughly.
No, you're not joking. We could sit here till sunrise.
But, you know, when I did season 1, and I don't know, have you ever seen my podcast?
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw
What have you seen? Sam's, yep.
And was there someone else I saw that you told Johnny about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did season 1, so we did 10 episodes.
You've done 10 episodes. I should
season
look
1
into it because I only
and
saw
I just get messages all fucking left, right, and centre. Oh, when are you doing Andy? Surely you do Andy. When are you doing Andy? Surely you do Andy. Andy.
Come on.
And I go, fuck Andy.
You know, just a week ago, I had a bloke look at me and go, "Hey, mate, you're that actor."
Really?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, I swear.
Where at?
Down at the Granada.
Who said it?
This bloke with a beard. He said, "Hey, mate, you're that actor." Okay.
You're pretty famous, ain't you, Andy?
I go, oh, yeah. I said, I have a go, mate. He said, have a go, mate. He said, you're great. He said, I've got a mate in Sydney who has a go, but he does everything, you know. I said, oh, thanks, mate, you know. Yeah.
Well,
over the years, I'll tell you what, you've nearly made me famous, Adam.
what do you want to say about me brother, Andy? You like Luke?
Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
I love Luke.
Me
Luke's a great man.
What do you love about
why?
Luke?
You know why?
Why?
Because I'll need a job soon and he might have to get me a Cadbury's. I mean, he might get me a job somewhere.
Look in that camera there.
Luke.
That one.
You're a good bloke, man. I mean, you are a good man. You're Adam's brother. I love Adam. How can I not love you, Luke? So, if you're watching, or if you see or hear, the farm's closing down, I need a job. You've been at Cadbury's a long time. Long time. If there's ever
Andy,
any opening at Cadbury's,
get me
a job.
You know what's funny, Andy?
What?
I got him the job there. All right? 8 years ago.
Well, I reckon if you got him a job there, him there can definitely get me a job there.
Well, I got him the job there.
I'm good with my hands.
And ever since, that's what the girls say. Yeah. Ever since I got him the job there 8 years ago, they're still calling him Adam.
Yeah,
they see him in the corridors.
Well,
hey, Adam, how you going?
Well, they wouldn't call him fucking Luke, would they? I mean, if they know they had a brother Adam who's very freakishly talented, makes a lot of movies, musician, turns the fucking brick factory on every month. I mean, come on. They're not going to call him Luke, are they? Hey, but he works at Cadbury's now because of you, and he's a great bloke.
He'll get you a job.
He's a great bloke, and if there's any openings, Luke.
I'm gonna promise you, we've got 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Because I think everyone's just like, what the fuck?
Well, if they're still watching, they're still watching. If they're not, they can go home.
That's true.
You know?
But tell everyone about how I got you back in the band just to sing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I must say, the first...
Do it in the accent, though.
The first gig that you get me in to sing with the first band, with your band, I must say that people sitting in the audience, they love the Andy and the harmonies that he put up with you.
You want to have a drink?
Yeah.
Can you bring the other bottle in there?
You got another bottle from it, Dave?
I got another bottle, mate.
Dave or the...
What do you think of Sammy?
Sammy, I love the Sammy.
You just love the way she cooks.
No, I love the Sammy. She's a great woman. My grandfather say that he's a good bloke.
What did your grandpa say?
My grandfather say, this is a true story. To my wife, Sally, one day about 20 years ago, or maybe 25 years ago.
Is there wild turkey? What else is there in the cupboard? Yeah, gin will do.
Gin? I had a big thing with gin. I'll tell you stories.
Bring the gin out here.
Tell you stories about
What do you have? What do you have with gin?
gin.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I drink a gin when I'm at 13, mate.
I'll put a wood on the fire.
Yeah, all right. I have it there, wee wee.
Andy, look at your fucking chair. You fucking shit all over the chair. It's a fucking expensive chair, mate. What sort of chair? Do you have a Coke? What do you have this with? Gin? Andy can open it.
Mate, I had a big episode when I was 14.
Andy's having a wee wee. I have a wee wee. Nah, I love Andy. Everyone loves Andy. Andy, how big's your dick?
It's only a small one. Greeks don't have very big dicks. What's this?
Where?
What's this?
Sit down, you fucking idiot.
What's that to hang me headphones on?
The jacket. Pick the jacket up.
Have you got more coke to have with that gin?
Yeah.
Well, I won't be. Look at this.
Clean the mess up, you fucking
Look at
idiot.
this.
You driving home?
No. I'm not driving home.
So you do a good day?
No, just stand up. What's this? A bit of old marshmallow?
Eat it.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah, there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
How
better.
low can you go, Andy?
I can go low. Very low. Lower than any man.
Have a shot of that.
Bullshit. No.
Come on.
No way.
Please, Andy.
No.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Listen, I'll tell a story about gin.
Tell us the story. Put your headphones back, you fucking idiot.
How's that?
Yeah, beautiful.
Is that all right? I was 12.
Yeah.
A heap of cousins in me uncle's house. Uncle George's dad. Uncle Steve, Auntie Ronnie. All the cousins are in the lounge room. We all have a swig of gin.
What are you, 14?
12.
12.
It's a serious story, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm hearing you.
Bottle of gin in the cabinet.
Yeah.
We all have a swig.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All the cousins. Kids. You know. George's. If I'm... What did I say I was?
12.
12. No, I was younger than 12.
What the fuck are you doing drinking fucking...
I was 9 or 10. 10, I'd say. Right? Not very good. We all have a swig of gin.
Yeah.
George is 14.
Have a swig of that. Come on.
Anyway, we all have a swig. Well, me and Guido got the same gene. Right.
Gene?
The Peterson gene. They can't stop drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, you don't.
No, I know, but this is when I realised I had to change
Yeah.
and get rid of that gene. Because all the kids took a sip of gin and we loved it. But I couldn't stop.
At 10 years old?
No, I was at 12, 10, 11. Yep. Very young.
Serious?
Very serious.
Very serious.
Listen, I'm telling a story, and this is also the night that, Cousin Norm.
Yeah.
First time Norm's come up. But
It is actually.
Yeah, first time Norm's
Are you
come
surprised?
up. Well, not really. I love Norm. Like
Do you
Geedy.
really, though?
Like Geedy. Yeah, because I grew
No,
up.
not like... Don't compare him to Guido. Guido's fucking the best.
Yeah, no, but me personally, cousins,
Yeah, yeah.
Problems or whatever. We all love our family, We've all got our problems like you and Nina and Luke. I mean,
Yeah.
there's definitely problems, but you love them.
Yeah.
Even your mum.
Yeah.
All right, okay?
Yeah.
Which I hope's doing really well, and I'm sure she is. I I had a dream about your mum last night.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just saw her face. In a
Mum?
dream. Yeah, and I think dreams come from whatever happens the day before. The
You
biggest,
serious?
Yeah, the biggest impact.
What'd you have?
Well, I had a dream of your mum's face.
Is it when you're kicking?
But no, it wasn't to do with the kicking.
What do you mean you had a dream about Mum?
It was just before the kicking.
Serious?
Yeah, I saw your mum's face somehow, and I suppose, I think dreams come from what your biggest impact of the day is.
Mm.
And when you told me about your mum, that was the biggest impact of my day.
Mm.
So that's somehow that comes into your dreams, and I just saw her face. That's all. But after that, I saw the kicking of the door in. Someone was in the toilet. I told you, and I was kicking the
Tell
door
them
in.
people.
Yeah, well, I woke up kicking, and all the blankets were off my bed and everything. And the dream was someone was in my toilet, and I was kicking the door to get in there to fucking see who was in there. Fucking someone in my door. Like I said, usually I'm backing up. Whoa, someone here. But
You wake up with the blankets off you.
yeah, kicking. I don't know how long I was kicking for. Anyway, where were we? We were on something then.
I don't know. What were we doing, Sammy?
No, we were
Can't hear.
we were going somewhere then.
You Channel 3, mate.
The gin maybe, and cousin
Oh, yeah, you were 12.
cousin Norm I mentioned. No,
Yeah, cousin
for
Norm.
the first time gave up.
Drink that.
Oh, that's right, cousin Norm. Yeah, all the cousins couldn't stop drinking. I mean, they stopped, but I couldn't.
Really? You're 12?
This is another cork. Yeah. Hey,
You're
cork.
12?
Hey, cork. Gee, do you appreciate this?
Hey, Cook.
How are you, cork?
Say hello to Guido.
Hey, Geedy.
He's there.
Love you, man. Is he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's on there.
Is he?
He's watching.
Of course he is. Anyway, gin. Gin's the whole fucking story was started with.
I've never had gin, I don't think. Give me a drink. Fuck's sake.
Well, gin is you'll end up crying.
Yeah. Mate, do a shot.
No, I'm not having a shot.
Come on, Andy. The people are watching you. Don't be a pussy.
Fucking hell.
Come on. Fucking idiot.
12.
You're down about it. You're fucking 48 now, aren't you?
Yeah, we're talking fucking 45 years since I've drinking gin.
Well, I've never drunk it. They pour the fucking
How
thing.
come you've got gin here?
I don't know. Read the fucking thing.
Where's the Bird Newton? Isn't this is your life? Fucking, where's the Ray Martin?
Pour the drink.
Gin, man, you don't understand. I've never told you about gin.
Keep going with the story.
Oh, well, I've never told you about story
Yeah,
with the
read-
fucking
pour the
gin.
drink and then
you've
tell
got
me that.
gin here?
Tell me the story and then drink.
Fucking hell, Jesus.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking hell.
Andy's pissed.
Fucking gin. I
All
told
right,
you
let's
about,
go.
I've got a story about Norman and gin,
Fuck Norm.
which when I was 10
Yeah.
or 11.
Jeez,
it
Andy.
involves a woman. I mean,
Jeez.
oh, this could be dangerous.
Nah, this is once in a lifetime, Andy.
This could be really dangerous, man.
We're never going to do this again. Come on.
I have given you the bone dry one and not a flavoured one, so it might be a bit.
I will be right. Come on, we're fucking professional.
Me, what am I doing?
Andy.
Drinking gin.
We'll look back on this. We'll watch this
I haven't
later.
drunk gin for 45 years.
Cheers, Cook.
Oh, no.
You love me?
Oh, no.
I'm not drinking until you drink.
Oh, no.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Do you need a bucket there, Andy? He's having flashbacks.
I am having flashbacks. I haven't drunk gin for 45 years.
Do you reckon, Andy?
I'm not drinking the gin for 45 years.
What are you looking at?
I don't know.
You see your dad?
No, I'm not looking at nothing. I think I tell you the story now.
Want Coke?
No, I want a joint.
Yeah. Sip on that. You have gin with Coke or not?
Gin involves a story of me
Andy.
as a 10-year-old and
Andy.
one of Mum's friends,
Listen, can I just tell you something?
women's friends. I mean, this is when Norm. I'm telling you a story about one thing about Norm. He was always jealous of me,
Well, because you had an old lady.
sort of. Close,
What happened?
eh?
What happened?
Well, I was pissed on gin.
At 14?
This is just Coke, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon I was not much more than, like I'm saying, well, I was 10 or 11, or let's say that.
You hungry?
No,
Okay.
I had a beautiful meal that Sammy cooked earlier. Mince and rice and I think it was broccoli cut up.
I don't know what she's fucking doing in there.
What did you cut up there?
Yeah, broccolini.
I thought it was broccolini. See, I was right. I'll tell you what, that wasn't a bad substitute for coriander.
Oh, no, you had broccoli in it last time.
Ah, and broccoli and
Rock
coriander.
Andy.
Yeah, last
Andy's
Yeah.
pissed.
last year. Last time was coriander. This time you had to have chives because there was no coriander.
While Andy tells you a story about when he was
so-
14 and his auntie fucking got naked in front of him, can you get some questions up for... Do a question.
Wasn't my auntie. Was my mum's friend. Right?
Yeah, go on.
She's probably about 80 now. Right? But at the time,
Andy's a real horny cunt, trust me.
no.
He tried to get with his fucking dad's girlfriend.
No, I didn't.
Fuck off, you didn't. Yes, you did, Andy.
I did not try.
You fucking did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, she's a bit of a right. I'm gonna go there.
No.
Nah, he's fucking full of shit. Trust me, he did.
No.
He told me.
That's ridiculous. I did not ever tell you
The
that.
one that come down from up north or
I
something.
never told you that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said she was a bit of a right.
No.
I reckon I could go her.
I did not. That's wrong.
No, I know it's wrong.
Sometimes you make things up.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Tell me a story then.
Listen, I'll start telling stories of you doing a gig in Launceston and driving home
What happened?
and pulling over and say, I'd say, don't get smart. Okay? Don't get smart. I did not say that about my dad's missus ever. My dad's ex, okay? I never said that to you, and I wouldn't, because Sonia's Sonia. I love Sonia. But,
Sonia.
yeah.
Yeah, anyway, what about her?
Well, she's like my mum. You know? Same age, but like my mum.
Tell a story about you driving home from Launceston.
Hey? About you driving back from Launceston. Well, you really want to tell us the story?
How do you remember that, you fucking idiot?
I remember everything.
You
mate.
fucking old prick.
I remember everything. I've got good ears.
Oh, fucking.
Anyway,
Anyway,
the cousins
yeah,
stopped drinking gin, but I didn't.
yeah.
Right? They stopped drinking gin, but I couldn't. Right?
At 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got really, really pissed. And they didn't. Right? And I ended up in a bad way. Right? You know, I mean, I was having a good time with the pillow. I was a young mate. There was a nice girl there earlier on, you know. I was thinking, and all the cousins were sort of looking at me. Anyway, the old man turns up, and they told him I'd had a few drinks. Well, he rang and they said, "Look, Andrew's had a few drinks."
And you're fucking 12.
Yeah, he's only a kid, but he's
Talk closer.
he's asleep in Norm's bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Which I was. I was laying down in Norm's bedroom, but I'd vomited a lot
At 12 years old.
at 12 years old, and I'd vomited into Norm's drums as well. Right? Upside down, I half filled one of his drums, one of his toms, which he never let me live down either, right?
Yeah.
So I vomited into his drums. I vomited a lot. I was very sick and drunk. At that stage, one of Mum's friends, Wanda, comes in and she sits on top of me. And she leans down, right? And I've got this woman as a kid.
Serious?
Yeah, serious.
That's it.
Norm's asleep. Well, he's not asleep. He's there on his bed watching. Right? I love this moment. I love it, right? And she's sitting on top of me, right? She's saying, and she's coming down, you know, right? And she's looking at me and she's saying, your dad's on his way, you know. Just try and act like you haven't had that many drinks. And I'm going, oh, yeah. All right. Okay. You know, right? And my hand sort of went round to her rear end.
That's it.
Yeah, I swear.
Swear to God.
Yeah, I told this to Mum only 2 years ago. You know what Mum said? Dirty bitch. But I didn't think that. I didn't think that. So,
Yeah.
so I've got my hand sort of on her ass and she's leaning over. She said, your dad's coming, like, sort of pretend you're not drunk, you know. I'm going, yeah, okay, Wanda, okay, you know, right. Anyway, she walks out and then cousin Norm, I mean, I must say this is a great moment in my life. You know what Norm says to me from the bed? You know what Norm says?
What?
What do you think he says?
I don't know.
You lucky bastard.
Fucking hell. And he would have been 10, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He would have
Yeah.
been 10.
Yeah, but at 10, you know what's going on. You know, he knew there was a woman sitting
That
on
bit.
He knew there was a woman sitting on me and I'm playing with her.
How old is
ass.
she?
Well, she was about 20 years older than me. 30. That's why Mum said, you dirty bitch.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah. She was 30. Hey.
What'd she do to you?
Hey, I didn't mind.
Fucking oath.
You have 8 minutes left.
All right, that's cool. 8 minutes.
Yeah. This is a story that wouldn't have come up unless I was pissed.
I've never heard it.
No. Not many people have. Probably another one of those the first time I've talked about it. But, you know what? Hearing my cousin Norm say, you lucky bastard. That was a good moment.
You want another marshmallow, Sammy?
No, I'm okay. No, I'm all right. Thanks.
All right, so we're getting ready to wrap up. So you've heard it all. You've heard fucking.
Mate, you've heard it all.
You've literally. I've heard stories I've never heard before, which
Yeah.
is very surprising.
Yeah, no, you will. You fill me full of gin and whiskey, mate.
Mate. And we'll get in the car and drive home now.
No, you have that one. I've got to have a smoke.
Blow on it. They spit all over it. Fucking
I
idiots.
don't spit.
I don't spit.
Fucking marshmallow everywhere. Come on.
I don't spit.
This is ridiculous. They're good, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Andy.
Yeah.
We've got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes. Jeez, I'll tell you what, we've had a big night.
How many hours we've been going for?
What's the time, Annie? Sammy?
Andy?
You're at 4 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, but what's the time?
What's the time? It is 10:30.
10:30. Oh,
That's
that's,
all right.
that's not too bad.
Driving home, Andy?
Yeah, I'll drive home in half hour. I'll drive home in 5 minutes, man. Let's cap it up by saying that you're one of my best mates and I wouldn't have done half the things I've done if it wasn't for you. That was a pretty sad joint.
Can you hold it up so the camera can see? What the fuck have you done?
And
What the fuck?
there's marshmallow all over my fingers. Try to roll a smoke. And I come up with that. I tell you what, if Penny the Bogan's watching, you go, what a disgrace.
What have you done, you fucking idiot?
Well, I've got to wash my hands.
4 minutes.
Ah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That's all right. We're wrapping up now.
Eh?
What do you want to say to the people, Andy?
I love you, man.
Friends forever?
Friends forever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Until you die?
Till I die.
I've pictured... I shouldn't say this.
And I still, you know, I suppose as humans we all go through that.
I've pictured...
We're
Listen,
going to die.
I've pictured you dying, Andy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
Don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But when you die,
Yeah.
when you're dead and we're doing the funeral, I want to be up there as one of the important guys on the fucking stage talking about you.
You know, you've said that to me a couple of times now. And
I know you've got 2 daughters and ex-wife and stuff. But I swear to God, if I get pushed to the side, Adam, you're fucking you're back of the line.
You know what, my
I'll be
brother,
pretty fucking pissed off.
my
Say it on record that when you die, I get priority of the funeral.
I tell you what,
Say it.
you are one hell of a friend, my brother.
Say it though.
And I mean it. That you've said that a few times, and whatever you want to show when I pass, because I know we pass, and I will pass one day. Whatever you want to show, that you will do, and
There'll be fucking music going. You'll be there in a coffin.
whatever you want to do, and
We'll be playing music beside you.
And I'm saying that with a bloke that wouldn't care if no one knew that I died and I just went down.
I said to Andy one day, Andy, when you die, what sort of funeral do you want?
I know what I said.
What did you say, Andy?
I said, I don't want a fucking funeral.
I said, you got to have a funeral, you fuckhead. I don't want a funeral. I said, what do you mean you don't want a funeral? I don't want a fucking funeral. I said, you got to have a funeral, you fucking idiot.
Well.
I love you, Andy. Best friends forever.
I told you that even when you kicked me out of the band. I love you, man. I love you.
Anyway, let's play our music and we'll finish it off with another shot.
Yeah.
Straight Coke, mate. I love you, Andy.
Love you, man.